We are live, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. Let's do this proper. There we go.
I can't
Ladies and
hear
gentlemen.
it.
You can't hear it. Can you hear it now?
Barely.
Barely. That's all right, because that's just good talk bed music. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Place to Be Reviews, episode number 65. Monday night, going in raw.
I don't feel like that's appropriate for just the two of us.
I couldn't change the title. I mean, that's like the permanent title of the Monday night
I know,
episode.
but I just realized that it was just you and I.
I know.
And,
Well, if Cody joins from Goober Brothers Entertainment later, does that make it any better?
I guess.
Oh wait, hang on. See Sal in the chat. He did a Cecil. Hello, wait. Hello. There's my Cecil. There's my Cecil. How's everybody? We got Flair X in the chat. Salvador. Hail Salvador. Hail Flair X. Thank you for joining myself and Monica. Monica, how are you doing this Monday?
It's Monday.
Oh, it is. It is definitely a Monday. And it's always going to be a great episode when I get you the outline like 10 minutes before we go on the air.
Yeah.
This is conducive, but you know, it's just one of those days, and you know, we discussed this off air. Should we not do this tonight? And it's like, well, no, we have to. You know, have to.
Yeah, I'm being forced against my will, just so everybody knows.
Hey, don't turn this into a Me Too thing. We are like not even 2 minutes into the episode, and one of us already. Oh, Jesus. If this is any indication of how this is going to go, may God have mercy on our souls.
I don't feel like it can be a Me Too if I'm the one saying it.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I'm not sure if you know how that works.
I'm not sure anymore. I'm not sure. Right is wrong, left is right, up is down, inside is out. Cats and dogs are living in harmony.
But you forget it's me.
It's the apocalypse. I don't know. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. That's what she said. That's what she said already in the chat.
It wasn't even me.
It was Sal with the first one of the evening.
I worked on his picture this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, slowly.
Nice. Speaking of things like of that nature, we also have a watch party coming up, and this is more than 2 weeks notice for it. So if you're available, cool. If not, I understand. We are going to finally watch Unicorn Store October 18th. Now, that's a Saturday night. Here's the thing. If this is a big if I can find the right movie on, since you know that one's on Netflix, and like we do over on Groovinator's channel, Raiders of the Lost Flicks, I don't want you guys to have to, you know, go rent something or whatever. You know, when we did the Alita watch party on his channel, that was another story. You know, that was for the Alita Army, and that was cool. But you know, we like to find the movies on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scour YouTube for a good horror movie. And now, Monica, you know, the Unicorn Store thing, you'll be down for. The horror movie, I understand. You got a jet. You know what I mean?
I'm not down for either one of them.
Well, the Unicorn Store, you're obligated to do the Unicorn Store. When the other one is you know, that's, you don't have to do that. I understand. You know, you're not a horror movie fan. You don't have to watch it. But I was kind of thinking about doing a horror movie afterwards, because I have that whole weekend to myself, doing a double feature that night. We'll take a little bit of a break in between, and I'm going to line up, panel for both watch parties, and we'll pick a horror movie. And I already have a couple in mind. I just want to see if they're free. If I can find them on YouTube or somewhere, we can all watch them for free. Because it's October, and I want to do a couple horror movie watch parties. If I have time, and you know.
Okay.
And
you told me this. I don't have my calendar in front of me, so I have no idea what I'm even doing that day. So,
okay. Well, that's why I said I'd let you know right now, because I wanted to talk about it on the air. Because we have, you know, we've been putting the Unicorn Store one off for a while now.
No, and, some of us are just really busy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing too.
And you won't do it without me.
No, I'm going to make you suffer through it with me. I haven't watched it yet. I still have not. I was gonna watch the one night. I was in there and I was like, I'm just gonna go play Madden 2011 instead, because I couldn't drag myself to do it. So I was like, if you really want to watch a horror movie, we can watch Unicorn Store and Bismotti Blues.
I feel like Unicorn Store is a horror movie, and I don't want to.
It kind of is. It kind
I
of
kind of
is.
hope I'm working. I'm not even gonna lie. I
Oh,
would rather
geez.
be at work than have to sit and watch that.
I think everybody would, but so here's what we're gonna do. Do you want to do oh, and there's one other thing. Oh yeah, that's later. Okay, so do you want to do the trailer watch now, or do you want to do your movie Monday first, and then we can do a trailer watch?
You're the boss, so
Let's well, Dolomite comes out this Friday. So, and I know you're not a big Dolomite aficionado. Dolomite in the 70s, it was a blaxploitation film starring Rudy Ray Moore as the titular character. So let's check Eddie Murphy out. You have the did I put the link on there for you?
nope.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna screen share it, so
Great.
here we go. Hey, it worked the first time.
Hang in there, router.
Hold on, little fella. Hold strong, little leaves. Hold strong. All right, here we go. Let's see. This is.
He looks so old.
He does. He's starting to look like one of his characters from the Clumps.
Yes. Is that what's her name?
I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no.
Mike Epps, I love him.
I didn't know he was still alive. Oh my god. This is a long trailer. It's like half the movie.
Yeah.
What is her name?
I can't think of it.
Oh, it's gonna bug
I
me.
have to look through the IMDb.
Oh my god. His face. Oh my god.
I'm gonna get hit with a copyright claim for that one. I don't even care. It's worth it. That was good.
I could barely hear it, so
Really?
yeah.
I don't know what the audio is. I guess it's just the StreamYard deal.
Yeah.
But so that I yeah, unfortunately it will get buried by Joker. But you know what? That's just gonna be a fun one to watch. If I grew up watching Eddie Murphy, his stand-up, which was way, way, way more mature than I should have been watching at my age. But yeah, Eddie Murphy Raw, his Saturday Night Live. I don't know. Did you ever see any of the old Saturday Night Live stuff, Monica?
No. Have you met my parents?
Oh, yeah, true that. Yeah, they probably would not. They would not have approved of.
I think
I'm
it's still
I'm
banned at their house.
I'm Gumby, damn it. Well, that was back when Saturday Night Live was actually funny. Before it was what it is now, which is nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. I
I
was
mean,
never allowed to watch it.
I grew up, watch my mom always watching that stuff. So, um, yeah, so that's a nice little segue into Monica's Movie Monday, considering that one's dropping on Friday. So, what do we got?
Um. Okay, so there's a shit ton of them. I'm just gonna kind of like gloss over them.
Yeah, you just pick and choose what you think.
Well, I'll list them all, and then if you want me to read one, you can.
Okay.
You can do that. Okay, so there's one dropping tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's called Doom Annihilation. Creepy as shit looking on the little cover thing here. And I don't even know, like, I haven't seen anything for this. So I don't know if this is in the US or not. But Nina Bergman is the main character in that. Well, there's like 20 main characters, but okay. For the 2nd, October 2nd, is War, 2 hours and 35-minute long movie about an Indian soldier who's assigned to eliminate his former mentor. No idea who these people are. I don't think that one's dropping in the US either.
Let's try a foreign film. It sounds like it.
Yeah. That, like, the first 2 names I can't even attempt to pronounce. So yeah. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, okay, so the 4th, obviously we have Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy in the Sky is a drama.
About the Beatles, isn't it?
No, it's an astronaut film.
Or they do. Okay. All right. I had no idea. I was like, is that something about the Beatles?
Well, wait for it, because Natalie Portman is in this.
Oh boy.
She's the main character.
Lady Thor is in that, huh?
It currently has 4.5 stars out of 10. So,
but
yeah.
she puts asses in the seats though, right?
Okay, so I'll read you the plot. Astronaut Lucy Cola returns to Earth after a transcendent experience during a mission to space and begins to lose touch with reality in a world that now seems too small. And Lucy Cola is played by Natalie Portman, John Hamm, Dan Stevens. I don't really recognize any of these other people.
John Hamm was in Mad Men. And he's been in a bunch of stuff.
But yeah, so there's that.
Huh.
Haven't heard anything about that. So
no, obviously I had no idea what it is. Hey, David Applegate, how you doing? Just did a review of Joker. Oh, you got to see it. All right. I see. I'm not gonna get to see it this week. So, damn it. What else we got?
Memory: The Origins of Alien. On Friday.
Now that is about the Ridley Scott film Alien. What?
Sure.
What?
Yes, it is. Sorry,
okay.
I just have to read. I didn't. Okay. Yes, it is.
Okay. No. I'm now. This one's kind of got me interested.
It's the untold origin story behind Ridley Scott's Alien.
Who's in this one, or is it like how is this set up? I haven't heard anything about this.
I'm gonna send. I don't know. Let me send this to you.
Okay.
I haven't heard of any of these people. Not that says much coming from me, but hold on, it's loading. I mean, I feel like their names are familiar, but that's about it. Okay, so there's that. I don't know. It's an hour and 35 minutes long. Did they look familiar to you?
Wait, hang on here. Let me. Where'd you send that to me at?
I texted it to you.
Okay, let me take a look at the names here. Yeah, because there's been a few of these I looked at, and not this week, but last week, and I'm like, who are I don't know. Let's see here. The director, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, like none of that makes sense, and a lot of these characters are played by themselves.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
This must be it must be a documentary then or something.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. What is that rated? It doesn't say. It's not rated.
It's not rated. It's a
Good.
documentary. It's not rated.
It has
So
6.7 stars out of 10 and about 300 more reviews than the other one that Natalie Portman was in. So
Miss
there's
Bad,
that.
the documentary about the origin story of Alien is more enticing than a movie starring Natalie Portman at this point. Padme, you can no longer put asses in the seats, but apparently you're worthy enough to wield Mjolnir.
Oh, which do we have that this week?
Actually, that is we're gonna put that on hold. This will unfortunately it won't break the streak because it's gonna have it'll break the Monday streak for going in Raw, but
I can't get over that.
that's the Monday night show. It's still like episode 65 of the Place to Be Reviews podcast, but every Monday night the show's called Going in Raw.
I'm aware.
So
I just need to keep up with it so I can sketch that out. So
yeah, well, Loudy, I didn't tell Loudy you're doing that unless you told him.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I thought it was gonna be some. Okay, here I thought we were doing a thing. No, he's gonna come on Wednesday, and he'll do it Wednesday because he was absolutely beat after work and driving back and forth across the states today. So
Yeah. I talked to him this morning.
Okay, yeah, I know we talked a little bit. Hang on one second. I gotta acknowledge Sal here. Harry Carey. Hey, let me ask you just something. If you could watch Jurassic Park or drive your car off a bridge, which would you choose?
Really?
Yes. I'm gonna watch Jurassic Park. I
Yep.
mean, it just depends on what kind of bridge it is and what kind of car. If it's my 300, I'll just
No.
drive my car off a fucking bridge. No.
I'm terrified of bridges.
You're
I stay on my couch and watch Jurassic Park.
You must hate the Mackinac Bridge then.
Oh yeah. Especially when we were younger, my parents used to take the motorhome across that. Like I'm terrified of heights, and then you get halfway across and it just turns to great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I used to have panic attacks. Not cool. Hated that.
Yet you fly in an airplane.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm not jumping out of it. First of all, second of all, like I don't know, it's controlled.
I'm less afraid of like big planes than I am the little ones.
Well, I was raised in a little plane, so
yeah. Your dad, it was the Cessnas or something like that, right? Yeah.
The Beechcraft Cessna. I mean, yeah.
Yep.
All of them.
They're
okay.
Cool. All right. Movie Monday.
Focus. Next is Pain and Glory. Which isn't that a Mark Wahlberg film?
That was that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with him and The Rock.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought. Let's see, Pain and Glory. That is.
This isn't even released in the U.S.
No, it says it's got a USA release date. But this is like, well, Antonio Banderas is in it. That's the only person I know.
Who is not English.
No, but it's slated for a U.S. release.
Oh, Penelope Cruz is in it.
Barbaro. Is that mean? Is that mean that I call her Barbaro? And if I saw her, I'd probably feed her carrots.
Oh my god. Okay, but what's the Mark Wahlberg movie now? Because it's gonna bug me.
It's hang on a second. It's Pain and something. It's him and The Rock.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg. Let's see. Pain and I don't know.
Is it Pain and Gain?
No, I don't think
it's something Gain.
Is it Pain and Gain?
I don't know.
You go on. Go on with the next one, and I'll look this up.
I don't want to do the next one.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
It's Wrinkles the Clown.
Is that a horror movie?
I'm not even opening it.
I didn't look.
It's an hour and 15 minutes long.
That's short.
It's got 6.8 stars. I'm not opening it. I don't want to know the plot. It's the creepiest looking. Oh, he's missing his eyes. I don't like it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm glad you find that funny. I don't like it.
I won't.
So you can. And that's released Friday also, right? The 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go back and check that one out yourself.
I won't look at that one.
Okay, and then Dolomite Is My Name, which we just watched that trailer. The next one is Low Tide. I feel like I don't know. It's an hour and 24 minutes long. It's not a very long movie.
No. No, that hour and 15 one, that's like a TV episode. Like the Fear the
Yeah.
Walking Dead finale was like an hour and 14 minutes last night.
Yeah. And then the last one, which I know you're so excited for. Have you seen it?
Is
Do you know
it?
what I'm gonna say?
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. I already know it.
What am I gonna say?
Cuck.
Yeah, it is.
Did you read what that's about?
I did. But
This,
you were talking about it last week,
yeah.
so I've
It,
already checked into it.
Pain and Gain. I just looked it up, Sal. Yep. With the Rock and Mark Wahlberg, Monica. That it was Pain and Gain.
Okay, well this one is Pain and Glory.
Yep. I'd rather watch Pain and Gain. I think after looking at what Pain
Yeah.
and Gain was.
Except for Pain and Gain was like terrifying. I don't like the gross. Anyways, Cuck.
Yeah, that movie looks like inflammatory as hell. Like, can you imagine if that went the other way? Like, did you watch the trailer for it? It got ratioed to hell.
No. I listened to you guys talk about it and then I like looked it up and I thought it was a fake movie. I'm not even kidding you. Thought you
Yeah.
made this all up. It's real. It's got 2.7 stars right now out of 10.
Yep.
I'm gonna read the plot just in case nobody's watched it
Yes,
yet.
please do.
Okay, so when a frustrated loner gains popularity as an alt-right vlogger, the online echo chamber turns his fears into a deadly rage. I mean, okay.
The trailer is like it's and we don't do politics here, but this is bleeding into entertainment bad enough to where I can say that this movie, this is why this movie is not going to do shit, and it's not going to make any money.
It's
not.
already getting like booted out of IMDb right
Oh
now.
yeah,
So
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if on Rotten Tomatoes if it didn't get like 150% from the critics though. And they'd call it like the most critically acclaimed, like Oscar-worthy masterpiece in like the history of American cinema. Like this is this generation's Citizen Kane because it shows the neck-bearded man baby incels that they're nothing anymore, blah blah blah. Like that's what I got from this. I'm like, this is an SJW's wet dream. The problem is those people don't.
no, that was a horrible image.
Yeah, but the problem is they don't spend money. They're not going to go see this movie. They're gonna get on Twitter and they'll be like, "Oh,
that's because they don't understand that.
No,
They don't understand. You know who's going to spend money? You and me, the ones that work to go enjoy our life and want entertainment, and they're not entertaining us. So I'll just spend it on more beer.
I just feel like Russell Crowe. Are you not entertained?
No.
No, apparently I'm not. Apparently,
Rob?
they have a link. I'm sorry. They have a link right on it's movie clips indie YouTube channel, which is like the first trailer for it that came up. They have the Fandango link to buy tickets right here. Do you want to buy tickets to Cuck? No, nobody does. The director, Zachary Ray Sherman, Rob Lambert. Rob Lambert is the director.
Yes.
This guy is never going to direct anything outside of like a fucking condom commercial again. And even then, his parents probably should have used one because this guy, it has no fucking talent. I mean, like, wow. Like, at what point do you say, you know what, this is gonna be my fucking big break? I'm gonna direct this movie and it's gonna shit on, it's gonna make the what are they called? The pith babies. They're gonna be shitting themselves. That I can just see him over there. There's like 10 people on Twitter right now just like losing their shit over this movie.
I mean, okay, why first you thought this would be a good idea? Second, why is there a trashed American flag on the cover? Like that I cannot. Have you seen the whatever it's called, the cover of it? The poster?
Yeah.
Poster?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Yep. Yeah, that's not cool. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, that's just my complaints before ever watching the trailer or the movie, but yeah.
Let's see. Wait, Flare X says, wait, it has a plot. Sal, Monica, can you hear my eyes rolling?
Yes.
We are the resistance, afraid no more. Oh, this is a good one right here. because he did it how I do when I'm sarcastic. I wonder how they blame the waste in internet 12.
Oh.
Oh, I love it. I love it. They they look these guys are just, oh my god, like this fucking movie. Should we just watch the trailer and I just get 2 strikes and say fuck it?
I don't want. Oh God.
Should we? I don't. Nah. We're not gonna watch the trailer to this
I
one.
need my eyeballs.
If you want here, I'll post a link in the chat. If anybody wants to watch this, I'm gonna post it right now.
Yeah, sorry. You're stuck
yeah.
with me tonight. Not anybody exciting. I don't want to. Don't make me.
I don't want to watch it. But there you go. If somebody hasn't seen this yet, you can check it out right there. Let's what I will do is though, we can do a quick screen share here, and
God.
we can look at let's surf the comment section for a moment here. Because
Okay.
I mean, really a comment section on a movie called Cuck. I mean, this is gonna be fun. We got 6 people.
That is
watching
not my version of that movie. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Okay, this is Chris L. 3 weeks ago. My wife's boyfriend likes this movie. He's cool.
Oh my God.
Oh, hold on. An Aryan skinhead directing a porn shoot. Wait a minute. I think we miscast a whole ethnic group there. Rubs hands. Oh, let's see. Hold on. If you mute the sound, it's just about a guy who watches YouTube. How many 4chan threads did it take to make this movie? You guys should slap yourselves on the back. You just gave Dave Chappelle a whole new source of material. Oh, I want to tweet this at Dave Chappelle. I mean, I wonder if he's aware of this. Oh, watching this while sipping on Soylent and unwrapping the Nintendo Switch my wife, son, and I are playing with today.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I feel like I shouldn't be laughing at these.
These are like the best like shit posts, like sarcastic comments ever. Imagine out of all possible timelines, you exist in the one where this movie is shot and there will be an audience for it. We'll see. That's where you're wrong. There's not going to be much of an audience, I don't think. This is the timeline that Captain America and them didn't fix in Infinity War, the one where the movie Cuck fucking exists. My wife's boyfriend's daughter's dad really liked this movie. They are cool. Oh no. Whoa, they're making 2 Joker movies? Oh, the replies to this one. Let's see here.
Oh no.
Yeah, the good one in this one. One's about the Joker, the other's just a joke. I used to think this movie was a joke, but now I realize it's just sad. I thought they were just remaking Taxi Driver. Very subtle, Rabbi. Ouch. The director of this movie to himself, I'm going to ruin this man's whole career. I can't. That one's good. That's only got 18 likes. That's I'll give that one a thumbs up. I like that. Adam Turner, you get a thumbs up from me. Sure to be the most critically acclaimed bomb of the year. Oh, this thing's going to be stunning and brave. Someone went iFunny one time. Went on iFunny one time. I'm so excited to see this after my vasectomy with my ex-wife's boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Projection, the movie. That's oh, Kekistan making recruiting videos now. Oh no, Joker Bros. How do we stop the cuckheads from ruining our movie? Oh, that's a Reddit joke right there.
Oh no.
That's what the slashes are, I believe, implying is it's a Reddit joke. I watch this with my wife and giggle about how similar me and this guy is, even if my wife's second boyfriend laughed. And that's saying something. He doesn't smile often.
This is horrible. This is real life right now.
I know. Oh.
Yeah.
This is, wait, David Applegate says, no, the movie is about people who comment on the Mary Sue.
Rachel Leishman?
Yeah.
I had to send you
You
that
sent
one.
me that the other day, and then I'm like, let's see what what other dumpster fire she posted. And then there's
Oh,
a
you went and checked? I didn't tell you to do that.
I scrolled down. I'm like, how bad of a cat woman is she? And then there's one of her, and she's like, I got my dad's shoes on, and she's got like white like tennis shoes on and like this like dress, and I'm like, ugh. Like it looked like you know when you get like the hamburger and it defrosts and you're squeezing it out of the package. That's what her in that
No,
dress
I
looked
don't need
like.
a hamburger.
Well, but you know what it
But
looks
thank
like
you for
though.
that visual
That
also.
that's what she looked like in that dress. I'm like, you look like a tube of busted biscuits. I mean,
I didn't scroll through it. I just saw that she posted with Spider-Man. I was like, get out.
oh yeah, me and my boy. Yeah, she had a picture taken with Tom Holland.
Oh, I meant the little Spider-Man doll, but
No,
yeah.
there was a picture of her and Tom Holland. She's like, I could be your mom. It's like, oh. She wants the Tom Holland's gonna have a Me Too against Rachel Leichman.
Well, okay, so you know how I trolled her, or I trolled you with her
Yes.
account so long? So now every time I'm scrolling through, and I'm pretty sure I follow Tom Holland and Marvel like on
Mhm.
Instagram. So when I'm scrolling through, like if Tom Holland posts something, it automatically shows that she liked it in her comment underneath it. Like I
That's what
did
you
this to
get.
myself.
You have done that yourself. All
Like,
right,
damn it.
let's check a few more of these comments here. This movie looks hilarious. Okay. Let's see. The single most greatest bait in our history. Gun store owner entices the character with a 45, yet hands him a Desert Eagle. Seems like they researched guns about as well as the Hollywood liberal ever could. 45 isn't bad, but picks up a Desert Eagle. So this is where CNN gets its sources.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Is this based on Owen Benjamin? The small hats in Hollywood sure are salty. Let's see. Finally, we have found our Black Panther. Oh shit. I'm gonna make a meme of this fucking thing, and it's gonna be like the redneck. Finally, we found our Black Panther. It's the cover of the movie Cuck. It's the Great White Wolf.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Hand rubbing intensifies. My wife and her boyfriend can't wait to see this. This will get a critic score of 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. What's next? What's next? Tyler Perry gonna make a movie called Simp?
God.
These just keep getting better. Oh my god. I wouldn't even comment on this because it's like I don't want my channel name on here.
Right. And can I just say this movie has not come out yet?
No. What is this movie supposed to be about? How did they manage to put topic of immigration and porn together to form a single storyline?
Well, that's more in line with the movie I was going with.
Oh, a Desert Eagle 45. Oh, so this is basically Joker if it was made by Reddit. Oh, written by Barbara Spector, directed by Steven Spielberg.
Oh,
Mom,
no.
can we have a Joker? No, we have a Joker at home. Joker at home. Oh my god. Well, this and Joker, I think I'm staying inside that week. Oh.
Yeah, I won't be attending in the theaters.
No. I don't want to know the kind of people who come. You know, and the funny thing is that the kind of people that would go to watch this movie we're done screen sharing the comment section. Oh Lord.
Thank you for not bailing. Yay,
Yeah.
router.
We still have 6 people in the chat. I don't know how after that. I hope you guys get out of that. We haven't even really got into the main topic yet, our first main topic. But I mean, that was just a worthy detour. I thought, you were doing that your movie Monday. I'm like, this will be fun, especially when you brought up the. I have been like waiting for somebody to bring that movie up, and sometimes life just throws you a softball and you hit it out of the park, like we did that one right there. And that, like I said, if you guys want to watch the trailer, I posted it, a link in the chat. I'm not going to I'm not gonna watch it. But
Yeah, I don't want to either.
we're not. Well, I've already watched it, but we're not watching it on the air on the show. I'm not. I won't expose you guys to that. We'll watch fucking Unicorn Store, but
Oh,
God damn it, we are not. We are not gonna watch the trailer for the movie Cock. I am here. Is that you, John Wayne? Salvador dropping a Arlie Ermy reference, and Matthew Modine, that scene from Full Metal Jacket. Is that you, John Wayne? Is this me? Who said that? Who the fuck said that? What do you say? Who's the little lily-livered communist cocksucking twinkle-toed mother? I'm not gonna say the whole thing. That just signed his own fucking death warrant. Have you ever seen that movie, Monica?
no, but you just scared the shit out of me yelling in my ear.
Oh, that is
I wasn't expecting to get rowdy, so
that's
my
I
volume was
know.
up a little bit.
That is like the beginning of Full Metal Jacket. I remember the best part, you drip down your mama's eyes and end up as a brown stain on the mattress, son. Oh God, yes. That
Holy
movie.
Jesus. Okay.
That's the drill instructor. Why I'd invite you over to the house and let you. Oh yeah. He's like, hell, I like you. Private Joker, huh? You're funny. I'd let you invite you over to my house and let you fuck my sister. And he punches him in the stomach. Doubles him. I will PT you until you fucking die. Oh yeah. My dad.
I don't know if I've seen this movie or if I've just heard you reenact it that many times, but it sounds familiar.
Full Metal Jacket. It's a Vietnam movie. You've got Vincent D'Onofrio plays, Private Pile. Lawrence. Oh yeah, that's another one. The whole bit about Lawrence. Oof. Yeah. I'm not going to recite that line. Everybody in the chat already knows how that one goes. No, just the first half is the best part, Sal. Absolutely, man. The second part, the second half of the movie, Act 2 and 3 are they're just it's sad. But yeah, that first part. Well, I mean, the first part, it's got the tragic scene with Private Pile in the bathroom there. But
okay, I have seen this.
You have seen Full Metal Jacket. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't realize that was the name of it.
Yeah. Yep. Full Metal Jacket.
Okay.
Yep. The boot camp.
I know what you're talking about now.
That was when my father was in Vietnam, and he was a Marine, and that's what he says. He goes, you'll never see a more realistic depiction outside of a documentary. To him anyway. And I asked him, especially when they did the blanket party, when they wrapped up Pile and they beat the shit out of him with the bars of soap.
Yeah.
I said, is that? He goes, yeah, that's fucking real. He goes, we'd have the the heavy set, the fat guys, and he says they couldn't do the PT, so they'd be dragging us down. He goes, so what they would do is they would stick them in their own group. They would call it the motivational platoon, and basically it was like the fat guys. And yeah, he go, yeah, those drill instructors used to fucking wail on him, guy. They fucking hit him and shit. He said, now he goes, you can't obviously do that, but yeah, I'm like I said, I've had this discussion with a lot of people. I've never served in the military. I've never no, my father is a Marine and a Vietnam vet, so I grew up in a very rigid household. And Google just thought I needed help. It popped up and said, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Focus.
Yeah.
You're losing me.
Okay. So now that we've got all the is there anything else we're missing here for Movie Monday?
No, the rest are next week. So
rest of next week. We all know
Cuck rounded that out.
Cuck. Well, me and my wife and her boyfriend and their kids are looking forward to going and see this. So I'm excited.
I'm not.
Nothing. You're not even going to comment on that one?
No, I'm done. Move along. Don't make me sing.
Don't make me sing. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
Oh God, that's not what I was going for.
Hello, or do you want me to do the? It's me. It's
no.
Okay. So
why do you make me whine?
I don't do it intentionally. Oh God. Topic number 1: MCU fatigue is real. And I did a video on this article, so I'm not going to read the whole article, but I'm just going to pick out some points of it that we can discuss. So I'll pull this up and I'll do a screen share just so you guys can kind of see if you didn't catch the video earlier, which I released 3 videos today. I know that hurting the algorithms, but after not doing anything all weekend, I can't say I didn't do anything because we had the Fancast Friday and we did a live stream Saturday, but you know what I mean. I didn't do any videos this weekend. So, and there's a lot of stuff happens, but I have to have time for the family too, because I do on average 6 live streams a week. So there's that. So yeah, and yeah, it's a lot, but you know what? I enjoy it. It's fun. And Flair X says, "Ooh, I can't wait for Knives Out, Salvador. That's why I carry a bunch of Rusty Shackelford's pocket sand." That is one of my favorite fucking memes. Is the Dale Gribble? You're standing awful close. You're talking a lot of shit for somebody in range of pocket sand. That is the best. I tried to show the wife Letterkenny. She did not find it funny.
God. So now you're not gonna watch it?
No, I've watched I haven't watched like a bunch, but I've watched a couple clips on YouTube. I think I
think
rewatched.
there's like something wrong with me because I cry, laugh every time, and I've already seen it like all the seasons through at least 3 times now,
Mhm.
and I still think it's funny. So
It is.
I'm one in few apparently, but I love that show.
Well, I like Trailer Park Boys, and that's like redneck Trailer Park Boys. Like if that makes sense, like you can get more redneck than a trailer park. But I mean,
I was on the phone right before when you had texted me that we were good to go, and I was turning my computer on, and I literally said, I was like, pitter patter, let's get at her, start this shit. Like I love that show.
one of my favorite parts of the clip you sent me was them the bros get out of the Jeep, and them two fucking old boys with the fruit stand there just ripping into him, just
a nice
fucking
muscle shirt, or the muscles arriving tomorrow.
yeah,
Get a tracking number.
it just fucking tore them to apart. He's
Yeah.
like, why the fuck's your shirt off? He's like, "Give me your spitter. Quit touching my spitter."
Good execution. I love it.
We could do a Trailer Park Boys watch party for like 8 hours straight, and I couldn't get enough of that show. If it's like the first, see, I never watched after season 7, because after that it got overproduced, and I just didn't really care for it anymore. All right, so Cinema Blend. Let me see. I'm feeling a little bit cocky. We'll do a screen share here. So basically, the topic is the MCU fatigue is real. And I say that because the MCU they're already using this built-in excuse, as you'll see in this article, that, well, if we put out 4 movies a year, the fans might experience MCU fatigue. And I have some talking points about this, but so basically it's kind of like Star Wars fatigue, where they said that Solo lost, what was it, $85 million because of Star Wars fatigue. No, it was because The Last Jedi was a steaming pile of shit that came directly to the surface of this beautiful planet from the 9th level of hell of Dante's Inferno, which houses, like, I don't know, Christopher Reeve. I don't know. I'm not Christopher Reeve. I don't know what the Christopher Reeve. Probably because that Family Guy cutaway where he's like, "All right, Superman, what are you doing here?" And he's like, some hooker made a crack about me being faster than the speeding bullet, so I ripped her in half like a phone book." But yeah, so that's why I went to Christopher Reeve. Anyway, so this article is they're talking, Spider-Man 3 is back in the mix, and we're going to talk about Spider-Man in a little bit, because that is a topic custom made for my co-host.
Yeah, except for, okay, that's fine.
But Spider-Man 3 is coming out now in it's July 3rd or something of 2021. So that's 4 movies in 2021 now. 4 MCU movies. Now, if I would say this, if the fan base was more discerning, then they would not do a 4 movie release year ever again. But the problem is, most of the Marvel fan base, I mean, not everybody, because obviously we know a lot of people who are just throwing their hands up and they're done with the MCU. They're done with it because of the direction it's going in.
Can you see me raising my hand?
Yes.
I really am.
Which is shocking to me. But I mean, and like I said, and Groovinator made that meme with, me as the dad from Christmas Story trying to glue the lamp back together. The lamp is the MCU. And, I'm frantically trying to, because I want to be positive about something, because do you know how being angry all the time, it gets tiring.
Well, and that's part of my thing too, is it's not so much I'm over the MCU, I'm over hearing about it and dealing with like the comments and the like articles, like I'm just over it.
Hmm.
So why is it echoing so bad?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
have my audio's down on my phone, so it's not me.
Okay. Maybe it's just in my head. Anyways.
Yeah. So okay, so we can kind of use this right here because it breaks it down. You know, the MCU started with two films the same year: Iron Man and Incredible Hulk in 2008. No movies in 2009. 2010 was Iron Man 2, Thor and Captain America, the first Avenger in 2011. One film a year. You know, 2012 it was the first Avengers film. Phase 2 had the two film a year, Iron Man 3 and Thor: The Dark World in 2013. Winter Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014, and Ultron and Ant-Man in 2015. So, you know, and we just finished up phase 3, and that started to trend, two film a year trend, and up to three movies a year, beginning with, you know, Civil War, Doctor Strange in 2016. 17, we had Guardians 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and the dumpster fire, Thor Ragnarok, that came out 2017. Then you had Black Panther, Infinity War, Ant-Man the Wasp in 18, Cat Pan Mediocre, Endgame, and Spider-Man Far From Home in 2019. So they're gonna push four movies, which is, you know, in 1 year, which is it. That's kind of, I don't
It's
know.
like, and I know as a Star Wars fan, you can understand that part too. It's like when you release a movie every year or every 2 years or three, whatever, it's one, it builds up that anticipation. So it makes it to the point where you actually like you don't have a choice. You have to go to the theater and see it right now and spend the money on it. Versus now we just have 4 or 5 a year and I can't afford that every other month to go to a movie theater for one. For two, in another month they're just going to be online to stream them. So,
Yep, they'll be on Disney Plus.
yeah.
So
So, they're not doing themselves any favors, but they don't understand that. So,
no.
what do I know? I'm just a hardworking person that spends my money on entertainment.
Right. I know we got chats rolling in. We got a bunch of super chats I got to read here. So
Oh God.
let me go. This is basically the point here. So 2021. Okay, so they're gonna have four movies this year now with Spider-Man 3. 2020 next year we get Black Widow and the Eternals. Black Widow. I named my dog Natalia. My dog is named Natalia now. Okay, that's I call her Natty, but yeah, that's Natalia. She's a little black dog. There's pretty much everybody. I'm friends on Facebook. I've seen pictures of her. She's adorable, and she records with me during the day when I'm home. She sits on my. She's 5 months old and like is so chill. She just sits right on my couch next to me. She's got her little squeaky toy. She leaves my office now. And mind you, a week ago I did not want a dog.
That's how every dude is.
I did not want a dog a week ago, and within like 30 seconds of going to the Humane Society and meeting this dog, I was like, oh my God, I don't know how I've lived without you.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Um, yeah. Because I've, you know, we've had a couple and I was like, one was amazing. The other one, we had to find her new home, unfortunately, but yeah. Yeah. So, okay, here we go. So Black Widow and Eternals. Eternals, just like I said, that movie really, it doesn't, I don't know.
No.
I don't care. Is it, I don't care.
The part when they casted Angelina Jolie, I was done. Out.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't care. I won't watch it. I won't. Ugh.
Yeah, they're really like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know a ton about the source material. Now, I did go and watch like about probably a half dozen to 10 YouTube videos about the Eternals and who they are, from some pretty good like comic resource, you know, YouTube independent channels, and a couple like I think there was a Looper video I might have watched in there or something. Looper or Watch Mojo, I don't know, one of those two. I subscribe to both of them. They're good filler entertainment for when I'm really not paying attention to what I'm listening to, and it's just white noise in the background if I'm not listening to music or other videos. So now 2021 we have the four movies. That's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which I don't. That's another one. I don't know. I don't really care about Shang-Chi. I don't really know who he is. I don't really care. I mean, I'm gonna have to see like a trailer. And it's really gonna have to wow me to make me care about that. You know what I mean?
Uh, no, because I still won't see it.
Okay. Now the other one, the only one in this whole, well, there's two of them. Now I gotta say, I'm gonna see Spider-Man 3. I will. I didn't see Homecoming in the theater, but I went to see Far From Home. I liked Homecoming. I did. I liked Far From Home. Did I like all of it and every aspect of it? No, but I enjoyed the movie enough to where I'll probably buy the Blu-ray because my son wants to watch it. So he watched it with my mom, and it comes out pretty soon here. So I'll just scoop it up for him, and I'll just give it to him for Christmas or something like that. Okay, so you got Doctor Strange coming out in May, and then Spider-Man 3 in July, and then Kevin Thor Love and Legumes in November of 2021 to round out the fourth Marvel film of the year. Now,
You
yeah, Kevin Thor Love and Legumes. I can't wait. I can't wait for a Thor movie with Natalie Portman and Tessa Thompson finding her queen.
well, you were pretty excited about it.
Until I found out what the hell was going on with the movie and how they're basically cucking Thor out of his own movie. There,
But
that,
you
that
you should have known that was coming already. That's what she said. Sorry.
they're already making a movie called Cuck, and it's called Thor 4, Love and Legumes. He's getting
Well,
cucked.
then we're getting part 2 apparently
This is
Friday.
like
So.
the sequels are coming quick, man. I'm telling you. Jesus. Well, I
God
guess
dang it.
that's that's amore. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's just that's 4 movies is a lot though. I mean, really, that's not a sustainable
It's just it takes it it's not like it used to be.
it's not an
Like
event.
no. I remember when the first Avengers released and I was like I don't know. I mean, we kind I don't think we went opening day or weekend. I think we waited a week or two, but then it was like after that was released and how good it was, I think we saw that 2 or 3 times. And then I don't know. Like the next couple that were released, like it was like a family event. Like we all planned
Mm,
our schedules to figure out when we could all go to the theater to get together to watch that movie. Um and now they're just nobody cares because I don't know. It's not fun anymore.
yeah, I don't know. I just I don't think that you can really I mean, like I said, the normies are going to go see these. They are. Um Okay, hang on. We got to pause here for just a second. I have to bring somebody else into the stream. A little bit late to the party, but hey, let's throw him a warm welcome anyway. It's Cody from Goober Brothers Entertainment. Welcome to the show, Cody.
Hello.
Hi, buddy.
What's up?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for adding me.
How
No
long were you
problem,
sitting
man.
back there?
Like 30 seconds.
Oh, what the hell? I was sitting here for like 10 minutes waiting on him.
Because
Boo.
I had my screen share on already and I couldn't see StreamYard, but I just took the screen share off and I looked at my phone and because I have the chat on my phone too. And did I just report my own channel? No. And I
Yeah.
saw his message pop up. So
Smooth.
yeah, I was like, there, I can add him in now. So we were just talking about 2021. There's 4 MCU films being released in 1 year. And
2024?
2021.
Oh, 21. Just
So
3?
4, man. We got
Oh, 4.
they're
Oh.
releasing in 2021. They're releasing Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange 2, Spider-Man 3, and Kevin Thor Love and Legumes.
Wait, they're already releasing the Spider-Man movie?
Spider-Man 3, yep, is coming out
Holy shit.
2021. Yeah, they're gonna buzz through that one. So, well,
Wow. Okay.
because he's only contracted for one more solo Spider-Man movie, and then one more team up movie, and we all know what that's going to be. We know what they're going to do to him before they send him back over to Sony.
Dun dun dun.
They're
That
gonna
kind of
they're
that
they're gonna
sucks, man.
they're gonna emasculate the fuck out of him, and they're gonna make him look like shit. But
I'm
see, this is
pissed that they got him back because that just threw out the whole Spider-Man Venom Carnage shit.
I know. Tell me how they can do a Venom and Carnage movie without Spider-Man.
Well,
Good. That's good.
This is the thing. They're still going to do it because now he has the ability to jump back and forth between both productions.
That's stupid though, because like,
It is because it's not
like
going to make
there's
sense
no
continuity
continuity.
wise.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
he's
It's
gonna
not.
be like Mr. Stark.
Oh, if I have to hear that
Uh,
one more, if I have to hear that one more goddamn time in a movie, Mr. Stark, Mr. Oh God, he's not Iron Man Jr. Jesus Christ, Spider Man is
gonna
like the
be,
most
he's gonna be like,
recognizable.
I miss Tony. They're gonna be like, who's Tony?
Yeah, who's Tony? What? Venom's like, I'll just eat your
No,
face.
it's Tom. It's Tom. My name's Tom.
Yeah,
Don't do that freaking noise. Stop.
I can't do my Venom voice now.
Ugh,
We are Venom.
stop.
The kid loves
He's made
that.
he's made me whine like 10 times. Not that it's hard. But.
Oh, Venom.
See, I do that to Trey all the time. He just laughs, and then he'll start talking. He'll just be like, "Hey, Venom." I'm like, "No, I can't do that voice all day, buddy. That doesn't work."
It literally, if you said that, like, and I wasn't paying attention, I would probably just turn around and stab you, like, just as a reaction.
This is how you react to people. You just turn around and stab them.
Well, when they're talking like that, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's a pretty reasonable reaction to somebody with a voice that sounds like a fucking alien symbiote that like eats people's
Like,
pancreas.
I'm sitting in my
Hillary?
office right now, and if you turned
Hillary.
around and said that, yeah,
Well, yeah, if you're in your office and you hear that voice behind you, fuck
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. I would stab you.
Oh,
That was my point. Never mind. I'm struggling.
I know it's okay. It's all right. We're all struggling. It's Monday though. I mean, yesterday was tough.
Did Sale just call you an old jazz singer?
What did he say? An old jazz singer. It's me, baby Louis Armstrong. I see skies of blue.
So they have, sorry, cut away. They have a wax museum here now,
Mm-hmm.
and he's part of it. And it's really creepy. I don't know if you've ever been to a wax museum, but
I've seen wax figures, but never been to like a complete wax museum. No.
yeah, he's singing while he's like staring, and when you move around the room, it's like his eyes are moving too.
I've
Not
smelled
sure.
a few candles in my day.
That's fucking. That'd be cool.
I-
I want to go to. I've seen the. Have you ever seen the horror movie House of Wax? Has
No.
anybody ever seen that one?
Why would I?
One with Paris Hilton.
Yeah, and Chad Michael Murray.
I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah, Chad Michael Murray from what the hell show is that? One Tree Hill, baby.
That's one of my favorites.
I used to watch that show. I ain't even gonna lie. I've seen that whole goddamn show. I think even the reboot they did on was it CW or was that I can't remember the channel back then. But yeah, I've seen the whole show. Yeah,
Excuse me while I eat my Trix cereal.
Tricks.
I know. I've been waiting for like 20 minutes to go get a drink.
So how much of the MCU is too much? I mean, my opinion, 4 movies in 1 year is way too much. 2 is all right, if they're good. But with what we're getting, I mean, they're really going to have to come out of the gates with Doctor Strange and make this thing like salvage the whole year because Shang-Chi, but I mean, a lot of these movies already have built-in, defense mechanisms where if you criticize them, you're going to get criticized and called, racist or whatever for it. So
I don't know why they didn't do Doctor Strange 2 earlier, because they set it up to where Mordo was like killing people.
Mm-hmm.
So like the whole time was Mordo just fucking going on a rampage and killing people?
I guess. I mean, yeah, because at the end of the movie, he went and killed, was it Benjamin Bratt? Was that the guy's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could Doctor Strange like kind of feel that like something's going on and take him out before the Infinity War thing like would have happened?
We've already discussed Me Too at the beginning of this show.
No,
JK. Yeah. You were telling him to feel some stuff. That's a Me Too moment. Never mind.
There, Dormammu. Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna ask too.
Dormammu.
I wanted to ask about why is he still caught in that time loop after the snap?
What if he got snapped?
Can you snap him?
Probably. He's an entity.
I mean, I didn't I didn't know if that would if it would affect him or not. Just because of how powerful he was. I didn't really know. But that was the thing. I was like, so Doctor Strange, he bested him. He basically tricked him into that that time loop. So it says like, well, did the snap affect him? Did it not affect him? And if he came back from the snap, would he automatically be back in that time loop or not? That could cause some problems. But it looks like what's the villain? Nightmare is going to be the main villain for Doctor Strange 2. But you're getting Wanda and this too, Scarlet Witch, which the WandaVision show is going to kind of lead into this. And her reality warping powers are going to be what has caused Nightmare's involvement in the real world.
Is Keanu Reeves really Nightmare?
I haven't heard that. I've heard Marvel's been looking for a role for Keanu Reeves for like 10 years, but I haven't heard him playing any characters, like especially not Nightmare yet.
I thought I saw that he was going to be Nightmare, but
I
really hope not, because I want him to be Moon Knight.
God, who were they talking about playing Moon Knight? I can't remember who it was.
Better be Keanu, because if it's not, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
It was I know the Black Knight is Kit Harington.
Who cares?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, I don't know. Wait, let's see. We got a $10 super chat from Salvador. The other thing, they used mocap on Benedict Cumber's smooch.
No.
And he played Dormammu as well. And they didn't snap him because he exists in a different reality. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sal.
Benedict Cumber smooch.
I actually liked him, and then I saw like an interview with him, and he's wearing a T-shirt or something that says "I'm a male feminist," and I'm like, "Oh, dude, fuck you."
Yeah, I sent you that link.
Yeah, you did. That's right. I was like, "Oh, dude, come on, like,
feminist.
Are you like seriously like bitch made?"
Yeah, no.
I'm like, I can't even like buy into like. I mean, and I had to watch Doctor Strange like 2 or 3 times to actually like it. You know what I mean? Like
I hated it.
Like the first time I watched it, I was like, eh. The second time, like, I'm kind of picking up some of this shit. And then the third time I watched it, I'm like, okay, I probably won't watch this again.
That's one of my favorite MCU movies.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I hear that a lot.
Mm-hmm. I honestly haven't heard. I've been hearing what you guys said. A lot of people don't like it that much. I love it.
Every time I say I'm like, I hate that movie, somebody's like, oh, I love it. I'm like, of course. Okay. Wrong crowd.
No, I thought I didn't like I said, it's not one of my favorites. But like I said, now looking back and understanding the full scope of Doctor Strange's powers, I mean, it's a little more enjoyable, but
yeah, I'll say that too.
I can give it that. Like I said, I'm not going to dump on it or anything like that. It's not like Captain Marvel or anything like that, Cat Pan mediocre, I should say. Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, hang on. I got to acknowledge this. It's Sal. Unrelated. I want to see a funny buddy cop series with Joe Swanson before he lost the use of his legs before he moved to Quahog.
Oh no.
Sal, I used to live in New York City. Got involved with some bad apples down there, and I got a little in debt. On a policeman's salary, trying to support Bonnie and her spending habits. It's not an easy thing for a rookie patrolman to do, especially with a wife with a wandering eye and a taste for expensive things. So I started doing little hit jobs on the side, things like that. Got out of hand, couldn't pay up, and tried to gamble to win the money back. Next thing you know, bookies were breaking my legs.
Joe, didn't you lose your legs to the Grinch?
I don't want to talk about it. It's enough. I could totally like do a whole like thing of just Joe, look out, it's the Grinch, you stupid ass.
Yo, we need to do like a segment. We need to do a segment where we prank call people.
Oh my god, can we seriously?
This is adult as fuck.
It's Halloween. We can like do that. Close up.
We should do like local Walmarts and shit. Like
for real.
Everybody at the Walmart knows me. You
can do my local Walmart.
Shop. I'll call the one down there. They'll be like,
"Yeah,
are you calling from Canada?" I'm like, no, god damn it, I'm
Chuck E. Cheese or something.
I'll be like, I'm not calling from Canada. I'm calling from Stool Bend, Virginia. My name is Cleveland Brown. Quit being racist, you bastards.
Seriously, can we do this?
Doing it right now.
No, not right now, but like we're gonna plan out a show for this.
If Joe got into wrestling, he would use a wheelchair instead of a metal folding chair. Cleveland just picked me up and hit our opponents with me. Joe, I'm too fat and out of shape to swing you. You weigh 235 pounds and it's all in your upper body. Stop doing fucking bench presses and curls. Cleveland, how am I supposed to push myself around? You insensitive bastard.
Do the cry.
Why is that so funny? I
can't even deal with this cracker anymore. I don't want to be your friend anymore. Cleveland, what the hell's going on in here? Run, Peter, he's crying again.
Okay.
Okay, so we were talking MCU here.
Yeah.
I haven't done any impressions in a while. That
you got to call my work one day, and I'll be like, "Hey, go to my boss, be like, hey, someone wants to talk to you."
Can you call mine too?
Yeah.
Tell him you're my doctor, and I gotta like go.
This is okay. So while we're on the subject of me doing impressions, and I don't know if he subscribes to the channel, but we're friends on Facebook. I used to, when I worked in the auto industry, I handled a lot of wholesales out of state, like all across the country. I would, move merchandise, use new vehicles, if we had too much of something. Anyway, I met a distributor from Atlanta, Georgia, super cool guy. He's a musician. And for some reason, it was like our office clerk was friends with his wife. And then he and I started dealing when I was doing the wholesales. And we got to talking on the phone one day and I started doing impressions. So he will still call me every couple months and put me on speakerphone in front of his like 8 or 10 employees. And he'll ask me for like random impressions, and it's always a Family Guy one or something like that, or but yeah, I'll always have to do like my Cleveland form and stuff like that, or Bill Cosby, or something. It's just, and it's funny. This has been going on for like 5 years. Like the year after I started, actually, like no, I've been on. It's 5 or 6 years. I've been doing this. He'll just call me randomly now.
Does he do it like for his wife, like at night, and be like, "Hey, Pete"?
I'm like, oh, yeah. No, it's his ex-wife now. I don't know. I think she got a little too attracted to Cleveland. I have no idea. She was like, I can't even do this anymore if you don't call Pete and have him do the Cleveland voice. I don't know why his wife sounds like a tranny. She's a very nice lady.
Close the door. You're letting the stank out.
Oh, Jesus, close the door. You're letting the stank out. Why do I always try to make love to Loretta during Peter's shenanigans? Last time it was the Hendon Peter, then it was the Peter Copter.
No.
Joe is the writer for Misery after he finally escaped. Actually, if you've ever seen the Stephen King trilogy, the Three Kings episode, Joe was the sheriff and Kathy Bates, portrayed by Stewie, shot him. Joe was like, it's finally a story I can walk, and then Stewie comes and shoots his fucking legs out, and then shoots him in the back of the head or something. It was funny. Oh, here we go. Lois wrote the book on man pleasing. It's too bad Loretta doesn't allow white literature in our house. There you go, Sal. How was that one?
Hey, Cleveland, what's your favorite types of magazines?
No.
Mustache Aficionado. Mustache Quarterly, Jet, Ebony, Grape Soda Monthly, and I like the Source. It makes me feel young, like I'm still plugged in, like I'm Big Cleveland. I'll do the whole Cleveland rap one. I'll mix it up and like do the whole, like I'll just do an instrumental and I'll do like the voice myself.
Oh my god!
You've seen that episode where he raps, right? He does the whole Big Cleveland, motherfucking straight out of Stool Bend. I can't do it right now. I don't have the beat. All right, so let's get.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't have a beat.
I don't have the beat or the rhythm or the melody.
Oh.
We're beatboxing up in this bitch. No, I grew up in the 80s, man. That was like that shit was hot back then. Like have you ever heard of has anybody ever heard of the Fat Boys? Let me know in the chat. If you ever heard of the rap group the Fat Boys, and they also made a movie called Disorderlies where they played orderlies who were disorderly. Spoiler
What?
alert. The rap group the Fat Boys.
I was kidding. I was just kidding.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, the movie is like, it's fucking hilarious. Flair X, yes. Brown chicken, brown cow. Yeah, the Fat Boys were awesome. I still have one of their tapes, actually, I think, to date myself. Yes, I got it for Christmas in 1987.
I love how you say to date yourself. Like you don't tell your age on every stream we're on.
Oh, it's funny because I still get, well, how old? Yeah, how old? I'm fucking 60.
I got that all day today.
I got Benjamin Buttons. Yeah, but like you look like you
choose those words.
if I did not know you, I would not know how old you are. I would not even be able to guess.
Really?
No, probably not. I would say like mid-20s, probably, honestly. Like, and that's not biased, but I mean that's a product of you taking care of yourself and your skin. So you know what I mean? You maintain your youthful glow. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm bald and I fucking don't care. Just like whatever, I'm old.
I think I just look young, but whatever.
You do. That's good though. Hell, I mean, it beats the alternative. I mean, you know, I met this a friend of my sister's the other day. She's like 3 years younger than me, and she looked like she's in her 50s. I'm like, "Oosh, cabron." I mean, that's like life chewed you up and spit you the fuck out.
Yeah, I just look like White Goodman. So,
somebody told me I look like Drew Gooden once. I'm like, do you know I'm like, he is a little bit. I mean, well, I guess with a tan, Drew Gooden was light skinned, but he's like 6'10".
Jesus.
I'm like, I had Tim's on. I mean, I'm like 6'4" in Tim's, but
I'm not cool enough to wear Tim's. I just look too white.
I'm not cool enough to be tall.
Salvador, people say I look 23, but that's because fat don't crack. Flair X says Beach Boys. They did the wipeout with the Beach Boys. Yes, they did, Flair X. The Fat Boys did. That is a video people can't get within 10 years usually. Yeah, I get like, you know, people are, you know, it's like, are you what, like 30, you know, in mid 30s now? It's not like, are you 31 or 32? No, it's like, are you what, probably about like 34, 35? I'm like, no, I'm 39. They're like, oh, you look, I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm 39. It's okay. That shipped and sailed a long time ago. It's all right. Okay, so back to the MCU for the 5th time I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so 4 movies a year, that's not a sustainable approach to this. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, now, not only oversaturation of the market, but is the formulaic approach, the paint by numbers MCU movie, is that sustainable? Can they keep doing that?
Well, they can. I just not successfully, so.
I mean, what do you think, Cody?
Sorry, my dog just came into the room. What?
Hey, Darth Tico's in the chat. Hail, Darth Tico. I want to know if you know, the Marvel movies, the MCU movies are pretty much paint by numbers. They're formulaic. You know, every single one of them.
Yeah.
Is that sustainable, or are they going to come to a point where they're like, we have to change this?
I think it's fine if you get different and good characters in there. It doesn't work with certain characters like Captain Marvel and Squirrel Girl. What the fuck are you gonna do there? You're gonna take her to the zoo and they get her bit by a squirrel,
Radioactive,
or falls into a peanut factory.
I actually watched a video of a squirrel that was stuck in some girl's ponytail, and I feel like that video was more entertaining than what they could come up with for an MCU movie for Squirrel Girl.
Or just do Florida Man.
That would be much
Adventures
better.
of Florida Man. See, that's my new comic book. Hire me.
Florida Man Comics.
Yo, someone I need an artist and I need a colorist. All right.
And that, other than that, you're all set.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be better than the Bible. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
The Old Testament's pretty. That's pretty wicked shit back there, man. That's like a fucking. That's like watching Saw. Would you like
Okay,
to play a game? That's like the vengeful
Nope.
god. That's like the vengeful god of my people. Like the Old Testament. Yeah, that's they didn't play. That's
I'll
shit.
go with it's gonna be better than Harry Potter.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Harry Potter.
Oh,
So
I do too, but I mean,
EVS.
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Flair. Oh, hey, you're looking for an artist. The Flair X. Cody.
Oh no!
He said Ethan Van Sciver ain't doing anything right now because he just launched Cyberfrog. So
Wait, what?
you were joking around about the writing the book or whatever, needing somebody to an artist and whatnot.
Wait, that guy,
the Florida Man comic.
Oh, never mind. Oh, I thought. Never mind. I just saw.
Yeah, so Flair X said
comment.
EVS ain't doing anything. He's sitting back with that Cyberfrog money right now. I'm actually like,
I'd have to pay EVS so much money.
Here we go. Oh God, yeah. Here's Sal. I'm gonna make a comic book too. I just need a colorist, an artist, an inker, a letter, and someone to write it for me. That would be me. That would be me.
Well, if you fund it, ask Disney how that works.
Yeah.
Or you could just lie. Like, hey, I have a lot of money, but you really don't.
Just do a Zoe Quinn and just Me Too somebody into fucking creating a book, paying you for it, and then saying fuck you and never producing anything, and then getting a poor son of a bitch to kill himself. I'm sorry, Zoe Quinn is not anywhere near anything that anybody should be killing themselves over. If anybody in there is familiar with who Zoe Quinn is, I kind of that came to my attention because I subscribed to the Quartering, and I'd seen some things on Twitter about Zoe Quinn and this whole ordeal with this guy, and I'm like, oh my God, like this bitch is evil. So before we get into the whole comics game,
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Wait, hold on real quick. So, sorry.
No, go ahead.
So
what?
you got Venom, another Venom coming out. You got Carnage.
Yep.
So I'm guessing are they just gonna add Carnage into the Venom movie, or is Carnage getting their own movie?
They're gonna do the Venom 2. That's directed by Andy Serkis, and they're not gonna do the.
Wait, is that are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was a joke.
No, Andy Serkis
shit.
is slated to direct Venom 2.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And I was like, I'm excited about that shit. I'm like, that's gonna be badass.
Okay, so and then you have Morbius, which I always forget about.
Yep.
So you have all these movies that have really decent villains, taking Spider-Man out. I don't know. That just bothers me.
This is my prediction for this. I feel like Venom 2 is going to obviously have Carnage in it and be the villain. And then, like the comic books, where he realizes he needs help, they're going to go and release the Carnage movie. And that's where Spidey shows up to team up with Venom to get rid of Carnage.
Yeah.
So where does Morbius fall into place in all of this, though? Is it just going to be a vampire movie, or is it going to be a superhero movie, or?
I haven't really looked too much into that one. I'm kind of hesitant because Jared Leto is playing after the Joker in Suicide Squad.
I think he'd be better in a role that's not charismatic.
Yeah.
Just like a vampire. I think vampire is non-charismatic. Just I don't know. Kind of fit him well.
Yeah. He's pretty much he's like the male equivalent of Brie Larson.
Why don't they like turn into a musical and just start singing 30 Seconds to Mars?
I was gonna say he starts doing like 30 Seconds to Mars shit. And what was that other was he in Hollywood Vampires too with Johnny Depp and them?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's Hollywood Vampires is like a celebrity band, like Johnny Depp's in it, and there's like but it's got like, legit musicians, but like Johnny Depp's actually a musician too, which is another thing he can add to his resume after getting beat up by Amber Heard. But
boy, why is the room gone?
Highlight Sal's last comment. That is truth.
Which one? Yeah, right here. Yep, I see what you're saying.
Hollywood Vampires. Okay, so it's Johnny Depp, Joe Perry, Alice Cooper, Duff McKagan, Tommy Henriksen, Robert DeLeo.
He was in
Chris Wise, Glenn
Guns N'
Sobel, Marilyn Manson, Steven Tyler. It's a weird group of people.
I would love to go see Marilyn Manson in concert. I am.
Nope.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I know.
I love his music and I will listen to it on the radio, but not live.
I don't even like his music.
I do. That last one of the last songs I heard he come out new with was that "Kill for Me" song. It came out a couple years ago. Oh my god, I fell in love with that. Just the beat of it and everything. If you've never heard it, I'll drop a link to you, Cody. It's a kick ass song. Sal says he's awful live.
Yeah,
that's
no,
disappointing.
I just think it sounds weird. It's just
he's made for radio.
Because everybody says like John 5. Yes, dude. John 5 plays with Rob Zombie too, and that's the first time I saw him. He's in the band. Oh my god, yeah, he's from Michigan actually. John 5 is, I think it's was it Grosse Pointe? But yeah, he's got his own solo. He's got his own solo band too. All right, so before I can talk, I can talk about this stuff. Yeah, that's I got to see some cool metal concerts in the last couple of years, and I honestly I have a lot more respect for Five Finger Death Punch after seeing them live. And Ivan Moody had just got out of rehab like 3 days before the concert. They weren't even sure if they were going to perform or not, and they were
wild.
They were the headliners at Riff Fest a couple years ago. Yeah. Or no, Zombie was the headliner. Five Finger played right before Rob Zombie did.
Wait, was that the tour with All That Remains?
No.
Okay.
They weren't there. There was like 10 bands, but I think the one from Michigan, they're from Grand Rapids called Greta Van Fleet. They're
like a Led Zeppelin ripoff.
Yes, dude, they're so good though. But they're from like Frankenmuth, Michigan, and what's the other one? Shit. Another band from they're from Frankenmuth. They're a band from Grand Rapids.
One of my favorite bands from Detroit. It's Icy Stars. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No.
Look them up. They've been around for a little while now.
All right. I'll check them. I thought when you said from Detroit, you said I'm like, he is not going to say ICP. I'm like, Cody is not a juggalo.
I mean, you never know.
Hey, I have pictures of one of my cars from when I was like 16.
Oh boy.
The entire 16 or 17, the entire thing was like Joker's cards. I had an 18-inch psychopathic hatchet man in my front windshield.
He's not kidding.
I'm not kidding. I got pulled over for that the first day I had it, and the state trooper walked up to the car with a gun on her hand on a revolver.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Oh, my car looked hood.
What the fuck?
It looked hood as fuck.
That's because he had ICP stuff on it.
Yeah, so they were like, "Holy shit, this guy's a fucking juggalo." This is back in like 1996.
Oh, yeah, where you get aren't juggalos like just like in the news as like bad people or something?
They classify the juggalos as a terrorist organization, and I was never like I was never like a full-fledged juggalo. Like it's like my wife is like a shoestring cousin to Shaggy Two Dope from ICP.
Did you paint your face?
Me? I DJ'd a party. Me and my buddy Tom DJ'd a party as Shaggy and Violent J. I was like, "You got to be Violent J." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because you're the fat one." He just laughed. He goes, "Yeah, you got me there." Because Violent J's fat and Shaggy Two Dope's kind of skinny. And Shaggy Two Dope actually made the news recently by running out on stage at a Limp Bizkit concert and trying to drop kick Fred Durst and missing horribly.
Can you perform at my birthday party?
I can.
Dope.
Juggalos are considered a gang by the FBI. I know, it's so fucked up. Flare X 96. I was in Saudi. Yeah, I was still in high school.
I was 9.
$15 super chat for Pete to take his pants off. That's the Appalachian American. Oh shit. Well, $15. I'll take my pants off on camera.
Why are you doing this to us? No?
You got to PayPal me. The super chat system isn't working. So here, let me DM you my PayPal info. You can just send that courtesy of the place to be reviews, tax free, 501c3 pending. So we were talking MCU here before this like 2-hour long cutaway.
I know.
Juggalos and everything. This is truly Monday night going in Raw. Monica didn't like that name. She's like, I don't know if you should call it that with just the two of us. Is that appropriate? I'm like, no.
And all of a sudden, I was like uncomfortable with it. I felt like it wasn't appropriate.
I said, would it make it better if Cody's here? She's like, I don't know.
It was just all of a sudden he's like, I wasn't really paying attention. I just look up and it's just our two pictures, and he's like, go in and raw. I was like, okay,
Sweet.
go big or go home.
I guess I know what I'm. That's what she said. I guess I know what I'm doing on my Monday night. Hey Lois, check it out. It's Raw Dog. Peter, you can't
coming in the back door.
You can't put a popsicle. I got a whole freezer full of popsicles in my basement.
That gives me chills. That's so creepy.
It's crazy you could do that.
That's the pervert.
The
pervert whistle.
Seth says you can't go in raw with your pants on. Well, I guess I'll take them off then.
Oh my God.
Wait,
keep your pants on.
How do you know I'm even wearing pants at this point? I haven't had my camera on all night.
Because I know you.
You're right. Actually, I'm wearing shorts. They're basketball shorts.
Well,
it was like 60 degrees here today. I'm wearing shorts and flip flops one more time.
It was 97 degrees outside.
Ugh. I took my dog out at like 4 a.m. It was like 50. It was still like 50 degrees. I'm like, it's a heat wave. It's a miracle.
It's every day here in Florida. It's ridiculous.
I love the heat.
I want to fucking rain like insanely today. Sitting at work, I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Yeah, I can't. We've had so much rain. I'm done with it. It's gonna snow next.
Oh God, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I want to see snow again. Haven't seen it in a while.
I'll send you a cooler full of it. To send you a snowball. You just, dude, can you imagine like if I sent you a cooler full of snowballs, right? They stayed, you got them like, perfectly like packed and everything in this like little container. I'm sure there's a way to do it. And you just like, I'd have to overnight them fuckers. And you just like go out in the street with like 20 snowballs and just fucking like have like a GoPro on and start fucking hitting people with snowballs. They would fucking, nobody would know what the fuck? Like legit snow. Like, is that ice? No, bitch, that's snow.
We don't get snow like that here. We just get a lot of ice.
Oh yeah,
I'm aware what you get.
You know, I'm talking to the people out there who might not know. Yeah, we get this nasty little thing come through here called winter. Yeah.
Yeah, and you open the door and it's over your head of snow.
I have a snow blower that has an enclosure on it that I can walk inside of. I mean, that's like,
my dad has that too. You are old, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just smart. I don't want the goddamn wind blowing in my face. You've been to my house in the summertime, like the summer. You've never been here in the winter. Like where I am, that road is with that roof.
Oh, I can imagine.
It is a wind tunnel. Like it is ridiculously windy coming through there. Like the first time my buddy Deucey came over, he's like, dude, he goes, how long are you going to live here? I'm like, hopefully not more than a couple of years, and we'll be moving just because of that whole, I mean, the area is nice. If I could take out about 6 of the houses around me outside of my neighbors across the street are amazing. They're awesome.
Yeah.
But, then the next door guy, they're like here for a month a year. So they're cool. But so the ones behind me are just kind of, I could get rid of them and I wouldn't miss them. If I could do the snap, I would. They'd be gone.
Sale is incorrect. Michigan has 3 seasons: summer, winter, and construction. Summer is like 1.5 months out of the year. So it's really 1 season in construction.
Appalachian, I got new tires. I'm ready for snow. I don't want snow. I don't either. I don't want to fucking deal with it.
Yeah,
I'm going to be up there. It's going to be snowy.
Yep. You better, you're going to have to wear some long johns. What are they? Yeah. The thermals, have to get the thermals out.
I'm wearing that under my dress. My brother like yelled at me, told me I couldn't. I was like, how are you going to know?
How are you going to know? When is the wedding?
November 8th.
Oh, okay. So right around. Yeah, see, we do
in Kalamazoo, where it's freaking winter.
Oh yeah, because it's over on the west side of the state.
Yes.
That's snow belt over there. I used to live over there, not in Kalamazoo, but out in Big Rapids. So it was we got the first winter I was over there, I was like, oh my God, why did I move here? Like it's worse than Houghton Lake.
It is. It's going to be miserable.
But all right, so a little more MCU talk here.
I don't have any weather stories. It's just hot.
Yeah, let's try this one more time. Okay, and this is going to speak to our cutaway here. What's going to keep you invested in the MCU? Squirrel. That's about it. I'll direct this to Monica first. What would keep you invested in the MCU? And does the prospect of only 2 more Spider-Man films, 1 solo and 1 team up, remaining until there's a new deal, does that hinder your long-term optimism?
Holy shit! Did you think I followed along with all of that?
Okay, let's part one. Part one. What would keep you invested in the MCU?
Good characters and well-written stories, not the diversity and that we picked this actor to play this role because they're black or a female or whatever. So that's not going to happen, though. Obviously.
All right.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Crickets.
I'm sorry. I have my little co-host coming in here with me.
Is that what that noise was?
Yep. That was
Okay.
the door. My microphone is uber sensitive. So I have Natalia here with me now. Natty Nat. Cody, what about you, man? What would keep you invested in the MCU? Is there anything really that they could do at this point?
Batman. I'm just kidding.
That's about it.
For me, I would say, for one, just add characters people like.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try branching out too much because it's just, I don't know. I don't even know. Listen, I like comic books and I like the superhero movies and stuff, but I'm not like super like knowledgeable on it like some people are. I don't know who the fuck Shang-Chi is. I guess I don't know if you would call me a normie. Probably not, but I don't know. I just don't. I'm not done seeing Thor. I'm not. Obviously, we're getting another Thor, but that's a whole other story. But I'm not done with Captain America. I'm not done with Iron Man. I can live with Iron Man being dead, but Captain America needs to be back. That would keep me really interested. Is if they just did some like bullshit, like, oh, we got to go back in time and like get Cap. Be like, hey, we need you.
This is what speaks to 2012 era of these movies. Is I was not even a Captain America fan until the movie came out. Like,
oh, really?
I barely read any of the comic books. I wasn't a fan of it, and then Captain Bucky came out, and I was like, this is my new favorite. Just the way the story was written, and obviously I like the characters that they picked, but I don't know. I was obsessed with the movie, so.
Yeah, I just want them to get a leader, which that helps everything, because if you know who your leader is, you know who to follow, and it's just not having Tony or Cap. That's just kind of weird. And who's going to lead? Thor? Hulk? Hulk was kind of a pussy, honestly.
We got the soy Hulk.
We lost Hulk like 3 movies ago.
We got Soik.
We lost Hulk in 2008 when they took Edward Norton left the role, and we got Mark Ruffalo here.
I liked Ruffalo at first.
I did too. I
got over him.
Yep, at first, yeah, he was all right. It was a change of pace, you know. You're like, okay, we'll see I'll give this guy a shot, you know, because I was an Edward Norton fan. I just like his acting. So, but
I'm just pissed that they didn't do a Black Widow movie at first.
We're like 5 years too late for this Black Widow.
I know, it's really stupid. Like, they could have really established some cool shit with her, but instead, every time you saw her, it was an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
So it's just that, and Doctor Strange should have came earlier. Captain Marvel should have even been in the picture. Now, if they added Captain Marvel later on in, say, Phase 4, that would have been a whole other story, but they just shoved her in the MCU timeline, and I don't know, just seems stupid. It was so forced.
Yep.
Yeah, that's you know, and that's where I'm at. I'm gonna keep covering the MCU. I'm not gonna go to watch every movie like I didn't before. You know, I picked and choose what I watched before. You know, just because I'm like, I know I'm going to be able to watch this on, you know, Blu-ray or whatever, you know, soon enough, or Netflix, or, you know, I'll be able to stream it, whatever. So I never really went to see all of them. It's just, you know, the ones that really struck my interest. But I'm going to keep covering it, obviously, for the channel. No matter how far down the woke rabbit hole it takes me, I'll be right there. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm getting ready to watch Batwoman starting Sunday night, which really doesn't might not go more than one season with that injury Ruby Rose sustained, and she has surgery and everything. So they're not sure if they're going to redo, if they're going to sign for season 2 or not. I really didn't think that show would get a season 2 to begin with anyway. And that's nothing about the show being woke as much as it is just doesn't look like a good show overall. Normally like Supergirl started out on CBS. After one season, they canceled it, shipped it over to CW. They restarted it there. This one is starting out on the CW. The Arrowverse had some decent, the Flash was good up to a certain point. Arrow, I never watch Arrow. People seem to like Arrow. Will, that'll be on Wednesday night, is a huge Arrow fan.
Me too. I love Arrow.
Okay, so so we have, so you have some perspective on it. That show seemed to stay good, but now I did a video on they're doing a Canary spinoff of that.
Oh, okay.
What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, what's her name? Is it Emily?
Katie Cassidy is in it. The actress.
I'm like, I can't figure her out. I can't decide if I like her or not. Is she going to be in that one?
She's like the lead in the Canary show, I think.
Okay. I
like her in other roles, but I don't know if she's, like I said, I don't know. I didn't watch Arrow that much. I've seen the couple episodes they did crossover with the Flash and stuff like that. But that was it. I didn't watch the show in its entirety or anything. So
I would not be overly excited for a Canary show, and the only way I'd watch it is probably if I was just on and I walked into a room.
Yeah, I'm not watching. That's not what I'm watching. Not at all. And while we're on the topic of DC right here, I just got an alert on my phone from Twitter. Now, normally I don't really. I got to check and see which account this is. I'm on here because I'm going to screen share this. Okay. Let's see. Let me pull this back up here. It's from our good friend Data Racer 117. And those of you familiar with the Fandom Menace know that Data Racer 117 on Twitter is a beast when it comes to unearthing a lot of things and rattling the cages of SJWs. Now, I can forego the rest of the discussion topics to do this. Let me see if I can pull up my Twitter account here, and I'm gonna show these tweets. I don't have the time to sit here and edit out names and stuff like that. So I'm basically going to give you. Let me see if I can switch profiles on here. I don't know. I think I'm logged in on my rats. Let's see. Wait. I think I found rats.
Oh, rats.
Yeah, right, you bastards. All right, let's see. Data Racer 117. There he is. Okay, sweet. I found him from both of my accounts. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to go over to Twitter right now and see if I don't have anything open that matters, really. All right, and we're going to do a screen share. This is pertaining to the Joker movie and the weaponization of this movie. Let's see right here. Movie theaters are increasing security for Joker's opening weekend against incel terrorists. Okay. Twitter, where is a black movie theater to see Joker so I won't get shot by crazy white men? Woke check marks have successfully weaponized a comic book movie. And we're going to go through some of these tweets right here. Oh, here, these are great. IO9. This is Gizmodo. You see the fucking blue check mark right here. At least one theater is increasing screening security for Joker screenings. Not to be all, we live in a society, but the police are going to every theater in the area to prepare for the possibility of an active shooter on Joker opening weekend. Might read is weird hype. Yet daughter relayed that her theater is beefing up police and security for Joker opening. Anyways, we have to have police stand guard. Reading is difficult. Words are hard. In our theater for the Joker premiere. That just, goddamn you. I heard that, Cody, you damn cracker. The Joker premiere. All right, you know what? This would be much better if I just do it like this. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I'm not ready.
Yeah. Oh, you better be ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready.
Just type it real quick and then have like Siri read it.
Anyways, we have to have police stand guard in our theater for the Joker premiere week because of recent threats and what happened when Dark Knight premiered. Love that for us. And he says, yeah, they came to Milwaukee on Tuesday. These people are just... Dan Oates, who was the police chief during the Aurora theater shooting, told me he has serious concerns about the upcoming film. Let's see what else we got here. It's more from Data Racer. I'm hearing from some of you that at work, movie theaters, that WB is sending security to all the theaters in the U.S. and Canada where Joker is playing. Do you think? Oh, it's a poll. Grace Randolph. I can confirm this is true for some theaters. I have family who work for the police departments. Okay. The AMC I work for has security on high. Okay, so they are doing this, really.
Am I like the only one that's not concerned about this?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
just
why
feel
would
like it's
this
not-
movie, out of every movie, why would this movie like be like a threat?
That's what I mean. Like they think because the Joker's coming out, like all of the creepy mass murderer weirdos are just gonna come out of the woodwork and start
Well,
shooting.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I don't understand.
Oh, here
I'm
we go.
confused. John Wick. That's a shoot 'em up movie.
Well, John Wick.
Rambo was just released.
Yeah, but John
Yeah.
Wick kills white Russian guys, so that's fine. That's okay. You know, and Keanu Reeves is, I don't know, he's part like something else. So
He doesn't have makeup on. He just has long hair
Yeah.
in a suit.
Let's see here's where it gets to the good ones. Are there any black neighborhoods in left in NYC area? Trying to take my kid to a safe movie theater to see Joker. Anyone know if there's a black movie? Anyone know if there's a black movie theater around? Ain't no way I'm watching the Joker surrounded by white men.
Really?
Who said that?
This is Mitchell Moore on Twitter, and
Mitchell Moore, you're a fucking ass.
Mitchell Moore is a white man.
You're still a fucking ass.
Mitchell Moore is a white man, so he's afraid of other white men.
Fuck you.
Since I know. Here we go. Here's another one. Gotta find me a movie theater in a black neighborhood so I know I'll be safe when I watch the new Joker movie. That was Smizley at Modern Black Man. And here we go. Here's a good one. I'll be seeing the Joker opening weekend, ... in a black theater just to be on the safe side. Here's another one from Rapper123. That's a creative name. Going to see Joker in a black neighborhood. I don't want to risk it.
God, that makes no sense.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. AMC and Cinemark account in stock. Make sure you go to a black movie theater for that new Joker movie. This is Prank Sinatra. They show in the Joker movie at a predominantly black theater behind the mall. Here's another one. I want to see Joker, but I'm not stepping inside a theater unless it's got metal detectors, several escape routes, and a rapid response crazy white boy alert system. No shade. Oh, do you see this one at the bottom? Me seeing the Joker in a black theater, knowing it's not going to get shot up. Look at the white dude in the middle. That is amazing. That is funny. That is funny.
I'm just conflicted on what the hell. Okay.
Oh, here we go. I want to see the Joker movie when it comes out, but I also don't want a chance getting shot by a crazy white guy in the theater. So fuck LMAO, but like for real. I'm
confused at why is every theater doing this?
Right.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to spend on the police officers.
That's a lot of manpower. Yeah,
are
absolutely.
These the same people that were just shitting on the police officers like a month ago?
Probably.
Okay, good.
They're probably, the guys that, chant, F the police, and then when the bullets
other guns to help us.
Yep, when the bullets start flying, they're the first ones. Like, what was that shooting down in Dallas where they were protesting the police? And then that shooting happened, and then
they call the police.
And well, no, there was already police on the scene there, and the cops just immediately start, taking positions in front of these protesters and protecting them. And it's quick how quick their tune changed from fuck the police to, oh, they're the best.
Right.
Yeah, when they're taking the goddamn bullets for you, it's a different story.
Yeah.
My father's a retired police officer, so I have a lot of cops. I have like 8 police officers in my family. So I
I
kind
have
of take that.
4.
I take that shit to heart.
Me too.
And I have a lot of friends that are cops too. So yeah, these tweets just basically like go on and on. Oh, here we go. When anarchy start popping off in the Joker movie, and all the white dudes in the movie theater and clown cosplay start mobilizing and pulling straps out their popcorn buckets, I'm a head out then. That's a SpongeBob meme.
Pulling what out of their popcorn buckets?
Pulling straps out of their popcorn buckets.
What does that mean?
Straps is a gun, like a pistol.
Why would they be in the popcorn buckets?
Because the crazy clowns would hide their pistols in a popcorn bucket, I guess.
But you get the popcorn from the theater. Why wouldn't you just keep it in like your?
I know. So where are you gonna hide the?
It's gonna turn into the longest yard. Trying to pull the trigger. Shouldn't have ate that popcorn.
This is like the thought process, I guess. Here we go. Whenever this is another white guy. Whenever I see a white guy alone anywhere, but especially movie theater, my brain goes, "Oh no, this is it." Already said I don't plan on seeing Joker when it opens, since this kind of event just keeps happening in America and nobody ever does anything about it.
What a bunch of pussies.
Oh my god. I'm gonna end up shooting one of them.
The Joker movie has police departments scared to death that some white person is going to come shoot up a movie theater. So who are the real terrorists in this country? Holy
people on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Not seeing Joker day one. All fun and games until a white. Okay, I'm not reading that one. All right.
Okay.
I draw
Somebody
the line. We're done.
Seriously inform me why the Joker is all of a sudden needing all of this, police protection. Why is it the Joker movie and not the other ones? I need answers.
Yeah, I'm not reading anymore there. But yeah, you can go over to Data Racer 117's page and check those tweets out. I'll give him a follow. But yeah, and like I said, this movie looks excellent. This movie truly looks excellent. Joaquin Phoenix, like I said, somebody asked him, one of these snot-nosed little punk-ass reporters. Well, this is the thing. These people aren't reporters. They're not journalists. These aren't journalists. Reported objectively on stories and gave you both sides of an issue and let the public form a intelligent opinion about this, by giving them all the information, not just one. And this is both sides do this. This is why I don't watch news anymore, because all you get is a slanted, coverage, and it's all fear mongering. And that's exactly what they do, because they don't want you to think. They want to prey on your emotions. And that's all this is doing right now. It's just all this emotional, Oh, let's go back to the popcorn bucket thing. Sal says because they're substantial enough to justify cutting a hole on the bottom. Yes, that's a good one from the Chappelle Show. He used the old hole in the popcorn bucket trick. For those of us who've seen that episode of the Chappelle Show, that great moments in hookup history. Remember those clips on there? No, am I the only one?
The hole brings out the flavor.
Yeah, and was that Rick and Morty? And starring a hole in the wall where the men see it all.
I fucking love it.
Listen,
little bits.
Morty, I gotta tell you, you're a real piece of shit, Morty.
Morty, don't listen to him. I'm not. He's not the real Rick. I'm the real Rick.
Doofus Rick. He eats his own shit, right, Morty?
No, I don't.
You guys always making fun of me. Oh my god, I can't believe I just referenced Rick and Morty. I have not watched the show in so long. So long. I know, like I said, I can watch seasons 1 and 2 still, but like after the premiere of season 3, I was like, I'm done.
That's a good season.
I didn't. It kind of lost me. It did, but so I don't know, man. This whole Joker thing, like I said, I really want to see this movie. I do. I would go to the theater to see it this weekend, but I don't have time because I'm going out of town. So it's Saturday. There won't be anything this weekend from me until Sunday night. We're not ending the stream here or anything. I'm just Saturday. I'll be on vacation with my family for the night, and Sunday night Walking Dead premiere. So Batwoman is on at 8 p.m. Walking Dead's on at 9. So The Walking Dead will be over. I think the opener. I watched most of the opening episode last night. Somebody streamed it on YouTube, a channel I follow. So I got to see most of the opening episode, and I know quite a few of the spoilers already. I don't know why I did that. I do that to myself, but I just do. And yeah, that's that, you know, so I'm going to do a live review of the Walking Dead every episode 15 minutes after it airs. So by quarter after 10 to 10:20, depending on if they do like an extended, 15, 20-minute episode, I'll be live by 10:30, we'll say, on Sunday night for about a half hour to 40 minutes just to cover The Walking Dead for you guys, so I don't have to do it in a video form. And Monday morning, I'll be doing my Batwoman review. That'll be in a video, just a single release video form on every episode of Batwoman until they cancel that show. And then you'll get your normal Monday podcast, and it won't always be as disorganized as tonight was. Yeah, we were not sure if we were going to actually go live or do anchor or just call it off, because kind of both of me, Monica and I had a rough day. So it was
same here. Yay.
and then yeah, Cody had, you were like good enough to come in late tonight, so it was like, hey,
Fashionably.
always happy to have you on. So
yay.
It's I enjoy the having the setup here. And we're, like I said, we've got a lot of things coming up in October. Tomorrow morning you're getting About Last Night, which I'm going to talk about the other topics that we're not going to get to on the air tonight. Tomorrow morning at 8:30 until 9:30 Eastern time for about an hour. Then you'll get a video or two tomorrow. Wednesday you'll get a video or two. Plus, you're going to get let's see. You've got Batwoman review Monday, Tuesday. That's next week. This week you've got the morning show. I am so out of it. Sal's going to be on the morning show tomorrow with me. Salvador will be joining me. The Don of 2 Cents Toys. Go over there and subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Goober Brothers. David Applegate's in the chat. You can subscribe to his channel too while we're at it. We're trying to get these guys that aren't, like I said, I was lucky enough to have everybody help me get to 100. So we need to get Goober Brothers and David Applegate and Salvador just hit 60 subs. So let's get these guys all up to 100 subscribers here by the end of the year. That's a goal. And Monica's going to be leaving right now, so me and Cody are going to wrap the end of this up and take it home. So we'll be on for a little bit yet. Monica, you go get some rest and have yourself a good evening.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I'll talk to you in the morning and make sure you're still alive.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye, friends.
Everybody in the chat, say goodnight to Miss MJ.
Yes. See you, Monica.
Bye.
So she's yeah. So it was one of those days. So me and you will just kind of wrap up the MCU here.
Sick.
So yeah, we've got to go back to what I was saying, what we were talking about before, what was going to keep you interested in the MCU. For me, like you said, it's pretty much the same sentiment. We're not sycophants, but Jesus, we're echoing the same sentiment because we just want to be entertained. Monica said the same thing. Cody basically said the same thing, and I'm going to say it too. You give me a good story and good characters, and I don't care what sexual orientation they are. I don't care if they're transgender. I could care less. In all honesty, it doesn't matter to me. Just don't make that the focal point of the story and try to prop the entire franchise up on their identity. Develop the characters, build a world around them that people are going to want to get lost in and, dive into. That's what escapist entertainment is. That's what it is supposed to be. And for people, these creators, these quote unquote, creatives, to not realize that is just, it's fucking, ugh. It's just, ugh. I don't know. It just,
you're absolutely right. It's getting bogged down with just too many. It's the political things really coming out from Marvel, and it shows. It really is showing way too much, and they're not really trying to hide it anymore.
No,
it's just whoever can be, glorified as the token,
Yep.
Like, I don't know. It's just
well, you look at like the state of California. I mean, I can just use this for an example because this is just like the now I understand having I can't even say I understand having a quota because that just disqualifies people, from a job that they might be more qualified for somebody, else has. But, it all comes down to them wanting to lump people into race, which is like the very definition of racism to me. You can't, that takes away their ability to be individuals. It takes away the characteristics that make a person.
Yeah.
If you're just going to quantify them by the color of their skin, if you want to judge somebody by their melanin, then you've got bigger issues than I do. So I mean, entertainment wise, like I said, man, they were talking, oh, well, we flip this character black. Well, I don't care if you want to flip them to black, but why don't you just create a new black character? If you're going to reboot the X-Men, make a new leader. It doesn't have to be Charles Xavier. If they tell the story right, you know what, then you can do it. You own the IP. Marvel, I don't know if you know this, but you bought Fox. You own the IP. If you want to make a new leader of the X-Men, you don't have to use Charles Xavier and Magneto anymore. Would it be as popular? I don't know. But if they told the story right and developed the characters well, that's the thing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares who they are, what religion, nothing. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're always going to have a fringe, right? There's always going to be a fringe.
Yeah, well, I think if anything, they should definitely use those two main characters. But if you want to add new characters to the group of the X-Men, do that. If you want to add Jubilee, go for it. If you want to add these certain ones, do it. But just do it right and do it how they're supposed to be made. Don't swap them with different races and stuff. That's just stupid.
And that's it. To your point about not flipping Magneto and Professor Xavier. I mean,
that goes for everybody too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not in favor of that, but all I was saying was if you're gonna go that route with those characters, just come up with two new characters. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Obviously, the kids, like I grew up with the the X-Men cartoon and stuff like that. I watched, I love that show as a kid. But those are Charles Xavier and Magneto. Those will always be the leader of the X-Men, through the cartoon and the movies and the comics. Because my father-in-law has a huge comic book collection. So whenever I'm at their house or our cabin, he's got a ton of them too. Like those, those white boxes that you fold up that hold like the legal documents. I mean, we're tons of those. So yeah, I'll sit there at night when everybody else goes to bed and just read comics. And I've read a ton of the X-Men comics now, and it's like, this is they're fun, and it's like I love the characters. But yeah, you can add like Jubilee, and I know they were talking about featuring what's his name, Kitty Pryde.
Really?
I'm not really too familiar with that character at all, but I mean the name kind of would lead me to believe something. But I have no idea. I don't know who the character is. So I guess he's pretty popular supposedly. So they're gonna add. I believe that's one of the ones they're gonna add in. Let's see. Bishop, my second favorite mutant, got nerfed, and is that
Days of Future Past?
Oh, Days of Future Past. Yep.
Yeah, he really did. It really sucks seeing him get nerfed like that.
I have to watch that again. I think I bought that one.
That's the last good X-Men movie to come out.
No, I bought First Class. I've got some of the other ones. I don't think I have the original three before they did like the soft reboot. Ellen Page played her. Was that Kitty Pryde she played, Sal? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kitty Pryde was cool.
All right. Yeah, like I said, I can't remember. I haven't seen these fucking movies in so long. I bought, was it First Class, and it still has the plastic on it.
I just want to see a good Gambit. Like I want them to make a good X-Men movie that involves all the people they're already X-Men, and some of the younger X-Men like Jubilee, Kitty. I don't know who they could use, but just they could add some young people into there to make them the like up and comers, but make Wolverine already established. You can like work on his backstory if you want during the movie, but Cyclops has to be already established. Rogue has to be established already. Like I don't like it when they just kind of tiptoe around these characters and they don't really get anywhere with them. They wasted Cyclops in X3.
Oh god, didn't they promise was it Gambit you said? They promised a Gambit movie with Channing Tatum like years ago. It was supposed to happen, I think.
I'd be fine with that, but Again, it's not going to happen. So
No, they put that in. That has as much chance of getting made as the New Mutants movie has of getting released.
And some characters just don't really need a solo movie to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to do a Gambit movie later on after you establish the X-Men, that's fine. But I mean, if they're important characters, you do a solo movie. If they're not that important, you don't need to do a solo movie right away. But don't do what they did with Black Widow and, have her around for years and then after she dies, then do a solo movie because that makes no fucking sense.
No, that's the whole thing that's kind of holding my enthusiasm up for the Black Widow movie. I mean, it's going to be cool because you're getting Scarlett Johansson, playing the role again, and she's badass in that role. She is. I mean, and who the hell, what guy doesn't like to see Scarlett Johansson out there kicking ass? I mean, plus you get that new she's going to be the new Black Widow, that Yelena Belova. We get to see Taskmaster in this one, which that's kind of cool. So, it's not Kevin Sullivan either. I mean, we're wrestling fans, not that Taskmaster. But no, so I mean, it should have happened 5-6 years ago. Probably around the time Iron Man 3 came out, I would say. And that's the other thing they talked is like, do we really want to know what happened in Budapest at this point? Do we need to?
Is it involving Budapest or is it something else?
I don't know if it does or not, but it's just like finding out how the soup is made. Do you really want to know? Because I feel like we'd just be disappointed.
No, how much do you want to bet this is going to be like a clone?
Oh, a clone Black Widow?
Yeah.
Oh God.
How much do you want to bet I mean, maybe it's not the main character, but how much do you want to bet there's going to be a clone?
I don't know. That I do not know if they're even.
I could totally see them doing that.
You mean the one that died is the clone?
I mean, the one that died is either a clone or the real one, and then this movie, it's either going to be a clone or the real one.
I don't know. I don't know if they would do that with her. I don't know. I mean, why not? Star Wars is doing it now. They're borrowing the Dark Empire shit. Why can't Marvel just borrow Star Wars? They're all owned by the same fucking same parent company now. So Marvel's gonna it's like that Patton Oswalt bit on Parks and Rec, where he's talking about crossing the X-Men over with Star Wars.
I was reading Salvador's comment. That's actually really that's doable.
Calling it out, Red Guardian David Harbour is actually the Taskmaster because of his age. Fought the original Red Guardian in the past and killed him and took his place.
You probably guessed the movie.
You probably did. You probably did. Because I know they talked about that Red Guardian character in the synopsis and stuff like that. For some of the.
As long as he doesn't turn into Hellboy in the middle of the movie, I'll be okay. That movie sucked ass.
I haven't seen the new Hellboy.
Oh God! Just stick to the Ron Perlmans.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything good about it, so it doesn't sound like anything I'd be watching.
My girlfriend's pretty optimistic with movies like that, and then the end credits started rolling. I look over and she's like started shaking her head. I'm like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "Kind of sucked." I'm like, "All right, at least we're on the same page."
Oh, the wife and I did it because she always complains because I'm too cynical about movies now, and we were watching. It was like Fear the Walking Dead. We were watching Fear the Walking Dead, and like 5 minutes in, I look over and she's on her phone, and neither of us really ever touches our phone during Walking Dead. And I look over and like, it's not just me, huh? She goes, no, this show went to fucking shit. And I'm like, okay.
Dang.
I'm like, because this is bad. It was like that. We watched the movie The Revenant. Like, and she's a huge Leonardo DiCaprio fan, and I like Tom Hardy, and we watched that whole goddamn long, dry ass movie, and I'm like, oh my God, they had all the action was like at the very beginning of the movie, when the Native Americans attacked like the logging camp. That was it. Like that was all the action. After that, it was just like Leo got raped by a bear. He did, dude. Like that bear, like literally fucked him up. He got ripped up by that bear, and he had Tom Hardy killing a couple people in the end, and him and Leo fighting. I think he died. Tom Hardy died in the end. It was fucking stupid. When I remember, I just mentally tried to block it out. I was like, I can't believe I actually sat through this shit. Like I'm sorry anybody out there likes the movie The Revenant, but I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I sat through that. I punished myself. It's like, did I hate myself this bad? I was like, the wife's like, you need to give it a chance. I'm like, okay, so I did, and I waited until the end of it, and I was like, she goes, no. I'm like, okay, I can rip this movie apart now. Let's see. Okay, so this is the last point I want to touch on here. It involves Spider-Man, and I'm going to talk about this
Yay.
a little tomorrow morning. Does the prospect of only 2 more Spider-Man MCU films, one solo, one team up, remaining until there's a new deal or it goes to Sony, the Spider-Verse, hinder your long-term optimism for the character?
I don't know. I'm optimistic for another Spider-Man movie being good, but I mean, that's just me being hopeful. I don't know.
Yeah.
I really just want him as Sony though, man. Like,
I do too.
Even if they just got a new character to play Peter, I'd be okay with that. I really want a grittier Spider-Man, but not like a Amazing Spider-Man, like douchey Peter Parker. I just want it to feel mature. And this one is just watered down Spider-Man.
Yeah, dude, I don't need little high school fucking who am I gonna take to the homecoming dance and go on my senior trip and share earbuds with Spider-Man.
Bug Boy.
I really don't. Bug Boy, Salvador is right. I don't. Spider-Gwen. If Spider-Gwen, I guess I have no issue with Spider-Gwen.
Whoever made the Spider-Man PS4 game needs to make the next Spider-Man movie for Sony, not for Marvel, because Marvel, they're going to be like, oh, we're going to introduce scrolls, and then Spider-Man's going to go to space again, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God.
Yep. That's, and they were talking about that for, I can't remember if it was Cat Pan Mediocre 2, which they have no director, no, I think Fleck and Bowden might come back and do that one again, but they didn't know shit the first time. That movie didn't make $1 billion, but they don't have a release date. They don't have anything for that movie yet. But now with Spider-Man 3 coming out, I guarantee you his last appearance in the MCU will be in probably Cat Pan Mediocre, and they're going to go along with what Doomcock reported on, and they're going to make Spider-Man Captain Marvel's bitch. I just have a bad feeling about it, and then they'll send him back to Sony and say, there, now you can play with him again after he's broken. And I really, I'm sitting over here, I've been waiting for a Sinister Six movie for I don't know how long.
It's just crazy to me because Spider-Man's became this like giant soy boy, and everybody's just like gushing over him. I have a coworker who's never seen the Sam Raimi movies, but she's seen these ones, and she's like, I love Spider-Man. And then she goes, I love Captain Marvel. She's like, why do you hate Captain Marvel? Literally all she did was just like be a woman, and I'm like, fuck?
Oh my God.
Like what does she even do? Like, you're just mad. And I'm like, okay.
Like, I don't
have
the time, or I don't want to get called to HR for trying to describe this to you, why you should not like Captain Marvel, lady.
It's just don't like shitty superheroes. That's all I can really say.
And that's it, man. Oh God. So my sister came over there today and she's wearing a Captain Marvel tank top. I'm like,
she got that at the clearance rack?
Yeah.
Goodwill?
Walmart.
Okay.
I think that was the only one they sold.
Yeah, I went to Walmart last night and I saw like a couple Captain Marvel shirts, and it was like, people bought these? There's only a couple left, and I was like, damn, there's some jackasses in this town.
I don't. They didn't barely sell any of the Captain Marvel backpacks or anything they had. It was kind of funny. I'm like, I think about all of the little kids in the sweatshops that took the time to make these, and you fuckers can't even sell them because you're trying to.
It's kind of funny because like I'll see certain Captain Marvel stuff like that goes off the shelves. I don't know. My town is really, it's a weird demographic because like the Star Wars stuff at Target would go by pretty fast, but you would see the same shit that's like just sitting there constantly and constantly. And then you'd see Captain Marvel shit just sitting there. And it'd be really confusing because you'd see Captain Marvel stuff at Walmart get sold. And I don't know. It's very weird.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
one
I don't understand my town.
I
I really don't.
I don't know why I moved back here. The one rack of Captain Marvel shirts I took that picture of, and Adam made a video about it, the Bolshevik marketing over on the Raiders of the Lost Flicks channel. I got a kick out of that because that same rack of Captain Marvel shirts sat there for like a month. Nobody touched it. See, Sal says, "Why the obsession with Gwen Stacy? Bitch got killed, and then all of a sudden, some soy boy made a Spider Gwen and a Gwen Pool and a Gwenum. It's fucking stupid." Yeah, like I didn't know there was actually a Gwenum. I've heard
Yeah,
about
me neither.
I've heard about Gwenpool. I thought that was a joke.
Gwenum just sounds like a type of food.
It does. Yeah, I'll take the wasabi and some Gwenum with that, please. Thank you. Gwenum on the side. Let's see. Yeah. The night Gwen Stacy dies iconic, but really, the most famous and important thing she did was die. Yeah, what a great character. True. True.
She was inspiring. She was brave.
She was stunning and brave.
Stunning and brave. Yeah.
Speaking of stunning and brave, so that AEW Pro Wrestling starts Wednesday night. I'm gonna DV. It sucks because I have like 3 or 4 shows on Wednesday night DVR, so I'm gonna have to like catch a replay and DVR that because I still have to review. And I still have to watch episode 2 of American Horror Story from last week, and episode 3 is on this week. So I'll probably be watching that after we get off the air here tonight. I'll be watching episode 2 of that. I watched that show Prodigal Son with Tom Payne from The Walking Dead. He played Jesus.
How was that?
It was excellent, man. I really liked it, and I'm not a crime drama kind of guy, but man, I like Tom Payne, and it has a good cast.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And Emergence, that's a new one that just started. If you like it's a sci-fi kind of it seems to be like some kind of aliens or something like that. That looks really good. I watched the premiere, I DVR'd it, and it was late. It was like 2:00 in the morning when I started watching it. So I kind of passed out about like 20 minutes in. But I really liked what I saw, and I went back and I couldn't watch it the other day because the kid was bugging me. So I'm gonna watch that one tonight. I'm gonna watch that one tonight too. So
nice.
I got a couple shows I gotta watch. But yeah, there's like I said, man, there's so many new shows coming on. I'm like, okay, I really have to like pick and choose, but I'm like, why can't I just review all the shows? So I'm and like I said, I'll have The Mandalorian coming in November. I'll be doing a review of that. But see that those episodes, they're dropping one a week. They're not doing them like all so you can binge the whole thing, which I like. So it'll make it easier to review. So that comes on Sundays. So I'm gonna have to fit that in with Walking Dead and Batwoman. So
I am not watching Batwoman, dude. If you watch that show, I will fucking send you all the iced tea and Skittles you want.
I am. I've made fun of every trailer, and I said, you know what? I've taken the time to do a video and make fun of every trailer that they've released, and I've even gone so far as to say some of the trailers did not look as cringy as the previous ones because they dropped the whole "I Am Whammon" song and all that. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, have you ever seen the first trailer?
Yeah,
yeah, dude, that song is like, oh yeah, it's like the I Am Whammon. You know, I mean,
it's like a female ballad.
It is. It's like a female power ballad. It comes out like kicking a dick with like a feminist steel toe boot. I'm like, what the fuck? It was bad, but yeah. So,
yes, we can. We are Whammon.
I know. I'm like, why? We are Whammon. Whoa, settle down, Whammon. It's Whammonum, Whammon, Whammon. I don't know how to do a Whammon Venom. It's Whannum, Whammonum.
Whoa, back women, whoa, back women, women.
The Ram Jam, and this is what happens after 2 hours and 13 minutes. No, but yeah, I already said I'll have to watch the Batwoman, and I'm going to. And like I said, I'm probably going to get lucky and only have to do one season because I don't think that'll get a second season. And you know, I felt bad because I talked a little bit about Ruby Rose getting injured, and I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. She was from what the report said, almost paralyzed. So, speedy recovery to her. I think she's up and about now. I think surgery was a while, like not too long ago, but I think she's like at least moving around. So good for her. I got nothing personal against Ruby Rose. I just, then she lashed out and said, well, there's plenty of other shows for like 40-year-old white men. She went full Brie Larson. And I'm like, I tried to be nice. And
who cares?
I'm like, you're just gonna piss off the people that should be the target demographic for your show.
Show's gonna get canceled.
Yeah,
I'm calling it here.
Oh, it will. Like I said, this will last a season or so. I don't see it going any longer than that.
I'm guessing 2 seasons.
Yeah,
just because I think a lot of people are going to be gullible and watching it and buying it.
Yep. Like I said, I'm like hate watching it. So I mean, but I'm still watching it. So that'll count in the ratings for him.
This one show that I really want to watch is called Evil.
Oh yeah. The wife watched that the other night. Said it was excellent.
Is it good?
I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
Oh, okay.
But it's got what's his name? Oh god, he played Ben on Lost in it. Shit, what's his name?
Mike Coulter.
No.
Michael Emerson.
Michael Emerson. Yep, he was Ben on Lost. Yep, I was like, oh, I saw him, and I really liked him. He was in another show. It wasn't on too long, but it was pretty good. I dig him, and like I said, it looked like it was pretty cool. She said it was a good show, so I'm like, I'm gonna check it out on demand for free. So
I'm really excited for it. I like stuff like I hate crime shows because they're all the fucking same.
Oh yeah, they are.
They're all the same. The only difference is just the people that are trying to solve the crimes.
Yep.
They're just different people. That's literally the only difference. But this one, I like supernatural demonic possession, mystery, ghostly, paranormal stuff like this. I really like, things that involve this and horror movies in general. I'm not a really big slasher movie guy.
Oh, really?
Or Saw. I like stuff like this, like The Conjuring and The Fourth Kind was cool. I liked it. A lot of people don't, but stuff like that I think is awesome. This movie looks great. Or this show.
Yeah, the Evil. Like I said, man, that'll be one I'm gonna check that out too. But yeah, there's some good shows coming out. And it'll be nice to like I said, American Horror Story. I say I like that, especially this season because it's 1984. It's based in it's basically a slasher.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, the first episode was really good. Like I said, I haven't seen the second one yet. I gotta watch that.
Cool.
But yeah, it was great. And like I said, man, Emma Roberts is the lead. Her and Billy Lord Taylor, Carrie Fisher's daughter.
She's in it.
Yeah, she's like one of the main characters, and she's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, she's pretty, man.
She's all 80s though, man. She's got like the big hair, and she's like an aerobics instructor in this one. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, she's
not as hot as her mom back in the day, but
no, that's how I said. I wonder if she was acting like her mom during the making of this. And my wife's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, well, "She was blowing coke off a Han Solo during that fucking movie." Shit. She was like famously fucking stoned out during that. Let's see what the chat says here. Salvador should be a paranormal cop show. A cop who is a ghost goes around arresting, banishing demons and poltergeists. That'd be kind of cool. That's actually a cool premise if it was written right. What the hell was that movie with Jeff Daniels and was it Hemsworth? Was it R.I.P.? No, it was Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges. Yeah, that was R.I.P. I never saw that. Wasn't that kind of like supernatural kind of deal? Like, or that was aliens, maybe. I don't know. Or the undead or something like that.
I don't know.
Okay. I don't think R.I.P.D. There we go. Flare X. Pack. I never saw it, but I was like, that just kind of sounded like something. It was like a supernatural deal or something like that.
I watched part of it at a Philly cheesesteak restaurant in town. So
that explains it.
Yeah,
this was not very original.
We're just sitting there.
This movie quality.
FX was on the TV. I'm seeing Ryan Reynolds trying to shoot some fat guy. I was like, okay.
All right, just trying to shoot that fat girl from that judge. Oh, and a Peter Griffin reference seems like a good place to end it. Is I am I'm pretty tired. I'm going to go try to get at least one of these shows out of the way. I'll say goodnight on behalf of my co-host, Monica. Cody, thank you for joining me this evening, my brother.
Thanks for having me on, man.
No
You
problem.
texted you messaged me earlier today. I was like, oh fuck.
It's all good.
I can't
I know
make it. And I was
you're busy.
yeah, then I finished my exam and I was like, all right.
I'm happy you did. And tell the folks where they can find you on YouTube.
Y'all can find me at Goober Brothers Entertainment on YouTube. Subscribe, like, watch the videos, please. And I'm also on Anchor and Apple Podcasts. And you can find me on Instagram too. If you're on Instagram, follow me. If not, go make one and then follow me.
That's it. Just make one and follow them. Well, thank you, man. And I'll link your channel in the description of this after I edit that up in the morning, because I'll have the thumbnail and everything ready. I'm not even going to try to stare at my phone and Photoshop a thumbnail right now. But
I'll make one for you.
I think well, I've got the template, because the Monday night show is always called Going in Raw. So I think I have a template. If I have that, I can knock it out really easy.
Sweetness.
Because it's just I put I put our heads on there and have some fun with it. So I can check that out real quick, I guess. But yeah, so thank you. I will be live tomorrow morning with Salvador, 8:30 Eastern until about 9:30 for About Last Night. We'll have a little fun and talk about one of the topics I didn't get to tonight and any breaking news that seems to happen between now and 8:30 a.m. Try to cover that in a condensed version for you. Thank everybody in the chat: Flair X, Salvador, Appalachian American, David Applegate. Who else was up in here tonight? Let's see. I said Appalachian American. I think that's about it. We had Dartico was here. Yes, thank you, Dartico. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you everybody for tuning in. This has been episode number 65, The Place to Be Reviews, Monday night Going in Raw. Myself, Monica, and Cody from Goober Brothers Entertainment. You can find me, Anchor, iTunes, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, email, the place to be reviews at mail.com, the world's best mail. And right here on eTap Queens, the place to be reviews. I'll be back tomorrow morning. You'll get a couple of videos. Well, at least one video tomorrow during the day. A couple of videos on Wednesday. Then you'll have episode number 66, which is going to be a big panel episode on Wednesday night. Thursday, doing the morning show with Cody. We're doing Crossing Streams. Is that what it is?
Crossing Streams, baby. Crossing That's Streams.
Right. Thursday morning. Friday night, I'll be on the fan
gay at all.
Not at all. Not even a little bit. Hashtag the gay community for LMP. With that being said, this is an episode 65 of The Place to Be Reviews. I'm Etep Wakui, and if I don't see you, remember, have a good day and a pleasant tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's the point.